Hello, everyone. Welcome. Sorry about that. That was a weird delay. I don't know. YouTube was just being really weird with the OBS for a moment, but hopefully it's all good now. Just check and make sure I could see the chat. Looks good. Don't need to learn more. Interestingly, I can't type in the chat. Strange. All right. Everybody here? People able to type? Things good? Just gonna double check real quick. I don't know why YouTube is being so strange. Hey. Sweet, you can hear me. Alright, that's all I really need to know. I don't need to type. I don't need to be in the chat. You can hear me. Thanks, Bin. Although it's still a little bit slow. Weird. I can see better on YouTube than I can on other stuff. Anyways, we're moving on with our build today. So let me go over the build really quick. Just again, for everybody who didn't catch yesterday's stream. We're going OTK style. Tulah is our main hyper carry. We are focusing on sharp shadow mine damage. Preferably all mine damage by the end. We are using Bless as well from Laia, which is definitely a very important part of our damage, but I want to also highlight the Sharp, because that's part of the transition change we've been trying to do. So this is the deck I have towards the end of Act 2 now. We got lucky with a Purple Scroll of Intellect and a Divination. Have some transmissions here, it's pretty good. Taking a look at Sigrun's perks, got a lot of money. We have Stealth does more damage, Evasion buffer here for more Ballad of Evasion, really. That's pretty much it. We also have, what was it called? Mark for no reason, just in case. Here's Laia's deck. Upgrade Divine Power. We got a free upgrade early on this act. It was very nice. We're going to get rid of Benediction going forward. Might go down another Piercing Howl. I think I took it and I just don't need the extra vulnerability, so probably going to be a waste in the long run. Here's my Laia perks. Going with the Vulnerable Plus, which is on Sigrun and Gustav as well. Extra powerful charges that we apply. Then we have the Draw +1 on this hero. Or Draw. Yeah, I mean, Inspire makes you draw 2. That's what it is, but you only get 1 Inspire per as your max. Were you headed into Act 3? If you make it to Act 3, I'll make it to Act 3. That's not a problem. I'm probably going to head towards the pirate captains. I don't really have an idea of where else I would want to go. I think I'm just gonna go get Straw Hat from Whitebeard, and then we're gonna go over the middle. Oh, I forgot to add Bin's new mod to the list of things that I'm using. Anyway, Sigrun can fly over the middle now. I'm cheating, but it's fun, so don't worry about it. You actually made the Pandemonium apply in a crack in a mod, so Icebreaker's actually good. That's funny. Icebreaker definitely doesn't help here. We're going to get rid of Melodic Rhythm and Power Slave going forward at some point. Also, Gustav hopefully can get to Inspire 2 at some point. Get Ballad of Conquest up running pretty fast. Gustav perks here. Got the Sharp. Sharp on heroes doesn't lose charges and can't be purged unless specified. Same draw perk on Gustav as on Laia. We just have some Bless and Insanity left over, and then this is Tulah's perks. Had to go a little bit lighter on the shards, max out speed. We do have this on Laia and Tulah, where energy or cards that cost 6 or more refund 1 energy. This is useful in our turn 1. Divine Power on Laia gets that +6, and then we're playing Pandemonium and Unholy Storm early on, so Sharp on this hero also increases shadow damage by 1 per charge. This is what helped Unholy Storm be at all decent. And then Powerful on this hero increases damage done by 8% per charge, max charges reduced by 2, and loses all charges at end of turn. We're going for that just because OTK, it's hard to apply more than 8 Powerful in a single turn. So the condensing of Powerful really does make it easier, though if you go up to the 12 Powerful here, that's 60% damage versus 64% more damage. So if you can hit 12 Powerful reliably, then honestly this is a fine choice. It doesn't make too big of a difference, especially once you start getting overcharged Divine Power. We have maximum Insanity charges. We are trying to transition to Mine. The shadow damage is all here just so we had that early game. And then Bless on this hero increases damage done by 1.5 per charge and no longer increases healing on healing received. All right, without further ado, let's get into the combat. Ooh, remove 2 cards. Ooh, this is a tough one. It still only is 1 fast, but 1 fast on this guy in particular is kind of scary. This is spooky. Let's do it. do it or coward. Every card applies crack. That'd be pretty funny. Okay. I can speed up Laia. We can solve this. We got this. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna bookworm. We're always grabbing Scroll of Intellect, like pretty much every single time. Let's trace mental scavengers. Wow, this is like exactly what we need. Alright, well that's a wasted trace, I guess, but like what else was I gonna do with it? Do mental scavengers, Scroll of Intellect here, and we'll set up, get a little bit of extra energy, throw away the Chant of Initiative. We'll do a trace on Laia because it's important. Getting rid of the Benediction, the Helping Hand, probably one of the Piercing Howls, though we do need a Piercing Howl. We can probably get rid of one of the Piercing Howls. Let's get rid of all of this, just try to get the Divine Power. And then we can give this to Gustav. We can give this to Tulah. We can speed up Laia. And we can transmission once again, because Sigrun's amazing. Maybe I could have actually set up for more value. It wouldn't be much more value. But we can make that more value in the future. Let's give it all to Laia. Laia earned it. Alright, I knew we'd draw some Piercing Howls. And we got our Divine Power, so we're all good. What do I want? I mean, pretty much everything. So, like, I guess I'd want to draw into a draw if possible. You see, you weren't going to draw into the draw necessarily. We do want Inspire, though. Because, like, what else am I drawing outside of these, like, Inspires? I guess I could do it this way. It's, like, kind of not optimal. Piercing Howl. We'll draw a little bit. It'll be okay. I don't need a second Piercing Howl, but it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Yeah, we'd have a real lack of Inspire if I do it this way. Well, let's do it. Let's go for the vulnerability. And then we have Detox, Delay Response, Clarity, Helping Hand. I guess it doesn't make that big of a difference. Also, we're going to refund 1 energy because of the Divine Power thing I talked about, the 6 energy, whatever. We have 4 Energize, 4 Inspire. We're close enough. We have traces on heroes. Like, there's very few cards that I don't want, and I kind of already drew them, so tracing myself is likely a waste. Yeah, we don't need the Chant of Initiative, at least. We actually don't have a lot of draw. Right, we just got set up. Is that good enough? Am I gonna draw a setup? No, not guaranteed. We wanna trace here. Let me be clear. Yeah, this is gonna be slightly less optimal. Whatever. Make sure the captain goes down. That's the most important thing. Give them all vulnerable. And you 5 sharp apiece. We have 15 bless, 15 sharp. It's good enough. I doubt anything's gonna survive, honestly. We copy our best spell, which is gonna be Unholy Storm. We have Fade. One thing we're missing here, and we're definitely missing it, is our, I mean, we don't need it. It's fine. So we could just Fade, I believe. And then, yeah, Unholy Storm. Get to draw a little bit more. I guess we'll do Unholy Storm. Get to draw a little bit more. Sight, Clairvoyance. There we go. All's good. All is good. I mean, we do want a Foresight in the future. And then Gustav. Gustav, you're going to be getting rid of these 2 cards, so we could take a deflect. And we got a tune-up here, but it's not purple. I mean, maybe I actually do just want to go purple area in the final act. That would also be really good. The purple stuff is good. Foresight would be a waste of a card right now, but I could like totally do it. I could replace Bad Auguries with it. I don't want to replace too many Bad Auguries with it. I'm fine replacing a Deja Vu for sure. And Spider Hatching. So, yeah, we got some cards to replace. I did the math last night as well. I was trying to see if Mind Twist at a bunch of Sharp and Bless would be better, even if we got to like 100 Insanity, than Spectral Missiles. And Spectral Missiles is better like almost all the time. Purple Deja Vu. Oh yeah, the best card ever. Let's see. I don't want to make this fight too hard because we're actually kind of narrowly winning. Let's do Lightning Head. It doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, you're gonna be fast, which is gonna be annoying. And we're gonna have a hard time. Okay, we slowed the wrong guy. Dang it. Alright, there was a chance we slowed the correct guy. I was hoping to slow this guy so that they didn't get the in-balm. Now we can no longer speed up Laia to be fast enough to go faster than the Hydra, but hey, we get what we get. It wasn't much of a chance of it working out for us anyway. That's probably okay. We probably still are fine. Oh, wait, we can draw the Curse of Exhaustion. I'm a genius. Ugh. Don't you love when you're just like accidentally a genius sometimes? Oof. Don't worry, you don't need Shock Nova. That would be silly. Why don't you just Curse of Exhaustion them? I mean, we can draw better like stuff here. Oh, the taunt. That's why. That's why you can't do just Curse of Exhaustion. That's my bad. Yeah, I needed the AoE slow for sure. That would have been the way. Oh well, we'll survive. Ow. It's gonna hurt for sure. It's gonna be a bit tough. Okay. What do we got? We got Benediction. We got Piercing Howls, which is cool. If I could take out the rest of these guys, we'll be in okay shape. I don't need all these Piercing Howls, probably. Weirdly, I think this is fine. Benediction, and then we can probably make this work. Draw. 1, 2, 3. Cool. We got everything we needed out of that. Detox. Go here. We can. I mean, we can Divine Power for max, but that doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, I mean, we're probably gonna take out the rest of the heads, I hope. It's gonna be really annoying with this one. Especially because we need to do our target front monster stuff first. So this guy gets out of the way, because otherwise we won't be able to use them on anybody but... No, they've got stealth, so never mind. I'm good. I'm all good. I'm just being crazy. Okay. Let's trace. Definitely want to get rid of that. I don't know, maybe Spectral Missiles would be the way to go, but I have a feeling we'll probably want that for later. Premature Hatching is nice. Let's take a look again, get rid of the Deja Vu. Okay. And then we can for sure do a setup here. Get rid of that. And then do another setup. Get a bunch more energy. Draw all the cards that we don't need, but it's fine. We're drawing through a whole deck. It's a beautiful Gustav finish here. Maybe I should have actually kept the healing. Alright, I'm going to save on this turn. Perhaps healing on this turn is going to be important. I could 100% see that happening. Okay. Chant, chant, chant. This is like kind of worse than before. It's okay though. Yeah, so we have the premature hatching. I don't know if I want to use all the premature hatching this turn. I don't know if I have that luxury. This guy's got a lot of dark resist. Okay. We have a spider hatching, which I will actually do. Might as well. And then we have a premature hatching, which is nice. It's a lot more damage. First spell we played gets copied, so don't let that mess you up. Gonna do it this way. And then we could, at this point, fade Unholy Storm. We get the refund on energy for it. This guy's still taunting, annoyingly. But we do need to use an eggshell on them, so that's fine. And then we can eggshell, eggshell. These mental scavengers can now finish the job. How good are you against dark? You're not good at all against dark is the answer. That's great news. And now this does 105 damage because of the vanish scaling of mental scavengers, which is really cool. Yeah, and I'd rather play this mental scavengers now, if possible. We don't want a fanaticism that will just like kind of end our lives. We could do the deja vu. I mean, I think the bad augury just kind of gets it done. Yeah, like pretty much. Okay. And now, I mean, now we chill. We took out all the hydras. We probably could have taken out all the hydras if I'd set this up at all correctly. Okay, we're gonna survive. It's totally okay. Mask of Tolerance coming in clutch. Totally, totally. Alright. How do we do this, though? I don't even know if I want to speed up anybody, actually. Yeah, honestly, maybe Gustav is fine to speed up. Let's, okay, they don't have any buffer, at least. We're good there. What are you drawing? Bad auguries. What is your resistance? High. What are you gonna get? Benediction. I guess that's actually, like, the most useful card you could draw. We don't do anything anymore. Oh, we do something. We do something. That's fine. We could probably go to the trace. There we go. Yeah, we could give this to Laia, give this to you, give us a scavenge, scavenge out of transmission, give that to Goose. Alright. Mr. Goose, show me what you got. That melodic rhythm coming in clutch right here. It will not save us on the next turn, though. I can pretty much guarantee that. Okay, there's the extra vulnerability. We can scavenge, get the extra vulnerability back. This is what it's all about. We can trace ourselves, make sure we're drawing all the chants. 1, 2, 3. Good, 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 good. Okay. Yeah, we don't need all the rest of this stuff. Might as well do some damage. Alright, with the 15 more sharp, we should be pretty safe. Funny how we're, like, still in this. Maybe we could purge all the bad stuff on them. How about we don't do that? Yeah, we're gonna have max draw on Tulah. Good work, everybody. We did good stuff here. Alright, you're already max vulnerable. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. We can't play the Benediction. I don't know if that's a bad thing to draw or not. Nah, you're weak to mind. We could have totally won. Alright, our pet nearly finishes the job, actually. Spectral Missiles. This is why Spectral Missiles is a good card. There we go. Easy peasy. Hydra. Never had a doubt. Ooh, a Scroll of Intellect for our trouble. And look at this, a Pandemonium. Never would have thought I'd be excited to see a Pandemonium, but here we are. I wish I could get a free upgrade on this, because that's a darn expensive upgrade. But hey, it's going to replace our Unholy Storm. Let's take it. It's funny. Find weakness. I don't think we need more than one. Not on this run, anyway. Hey, Eternal Lullaby, you know, for that 4 slow that you need on turn 2. We'll take the other Scroll of Intellect, of course. That does seem like a good pick for me. I might want to make it start... Actually, I'm out of opening hand spots. We'll have to figure something out with the Scroll of Intellect, but I think I'm okay taking it. It does dilute the chances of us getting the draw one to Scroll of Intellect first, so we'll have to consider that. Okay. When you play a skill, draw 2 cards. Well, what if we didn't have to consider anything, and then just anytime Sigrun played skills, she drew she drew a card. Not 2 cards, but a card. Noble Shield's actually kind of good here, too. You have plenty of Inspire. Yeah, it's true. But I need more Energize. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is an amazing get. Purple for Proficient is like what you want to see on almost any run. Noble Shield could also be good. Right, Laia had a little bit of resistance. I'm glad we gave Eldritch Cloak to the Frog. He probably would have died otherwise. Yeah, almost certainly would have died otherwise, actually. So, I mean, Proficient is good on literally everybody. Who's it the best on, would you say? It's like probably Sigrun. Sigrun is probably who it's best on. I could see an argument for the Noble Shield on Sigrun being enough, but we're probably going to replace that later, so... Yeah, let's do this. And then Noble Shield for Gus. Ooh, that's a good point. We have Deflects on him, don't we? Yeah, we already have those. So we might as well have the extra draw. That's a very rational point there. Could speed up Laia. If we speed up Laia, we no longer have to worry about the speed problem. I don't think I ever need Gustav to go before Laia. I think I always want Laia going first. So this is probably the right take. And then we still want to keep our evade so that we can use Fanaticism at any point for Tulah. As long as enemies don't hit her first. Yeah, I think that was actually a really good pickup. Even with Amplify. Well, what is... Ooh, I see. Having Gustav go first, applying the Sharp, and then applying Amplify with Laia. You bring up a good point, Kevon. Ooh, the Amplify on the Sharp would be more damage, wouldn't it? I mean, I don't know how much more damage we, like, actually need. And we already give Inspire to Gustav, so we could totally have him go first. Ooh, Kevon, you make this so hard for me. I wanted to just get rid of... So the reason I wanted to change it up was because I wanted to be able to, like, not have Fast in Sigrun's deck, to not have it dilute the pool. Okay, if we have to have the damage, if we need that, what's the play? I can't give Boots of Swiftness to Tulah. I mean, Boots of Swiftness on Sigrun actually wouldn't be the worst. Just to make sure we're always super fast. But we don't need to be that fast. I mean, we have Forest Crown. Like, yeah, we have Forest Crown. I mean, the only reason I'd not want to take Proficient on Sigrun is if we get the item Speed Stimulant Pills, right? Yeah, if we get Stimulant Pills, I'd love to keep that option open for Sigrun. And if I get Stimulant Pills after taking the Purple Proficient on her, there's no way I'm taking it. Hey, Apple, glad you like them. I do plan on making more. Actually, I'm making some after the stream today, too. So, glad those helped. Yeah, the Proficient is really, really good. But I mean, it could go on, like, literally anyone. But it's so much better to give draw to your first person. Like, with that, we get through Sigrun's entire deck for sure. Like, guaranteed. Ah, dang it. Kevon, you're so right. Kevon, You're so right about Amplify. Amplify is way too good of a card. I don't know, do I take Hydra Egg just to be funny, or do I need all the gold I can possibly get? I guess we need all the gold we can possibly get. It's a little bit of a shame. Alright. So, I want to go to the turquoise portal. Because I don't have any other areas to go, really. I don't know where I'd want to go other than the turquoise portal. Wow, look at all the things we can sell. Stormy Shore. Isn't this like a pet? And we have the Eldritch Rift. The Tides Altar can also be like a free 2 upgrades, right? Arena is never bad. The Seaside Restaurant wants my huge ruby for some reason. Yeah, Stormy Shore is where Lightning Blob is with Sig. Yeah, I think this is like a free upgrade into like 2 free upgrades, right? So, or yeah, it's really good with Sigrun. That, and we could corrupt some armor, maybe. I mean, corrupting armor is pretty good. 500 gold for 2 upgrade or free upgrade with Sigrun. Yeah. Yeah, and corrupting some armor. Do we have any armor worth corrupting? Not really, but like we could get that here. I knew it. I knew stimulant pills was gonna show up like the second I talked about it. Ah, dang it. You know how much of a problem this solves with purple forest ground? Oh my god, it almost makes me want to go back. I did put down a save. I could go back. We could just, like, never worry about speed again. It's a blessed run. You should have predicted it. I mean, like, I did kind of. We could go back. Like, I put down a save. It's not a problem. There's nothing stopping me. Other than feeling slightly bad about it. But, like, I don't really care about feeling that bad about it. And then we could take something else on Sigrun. Just saying. Just saying. I mean, the Proficient is really good. Like, the Proficient... Like, these are probably equally fine, because this will save me from having to run... I don't know, like, Chant of Initiative and Scroll of Speed. Like, I could get rid of Scroll of Speed, probably. And then just let Laia be slow. Do whatever you think is more fun. That's a great question. I don't know what I think is more fun. What I do know is I'll be getting rid of Magic Rune. I wanna... Do we keep Curse of Exhaustion? I think we can keep Curse of Exhaustion. Going back makes life simpler and requires less thinking. That's probably true. That's a good point. That's a good argument for going back. Get rid of that. I think I don't need the extra Piercing Howl. I think I definitely overemphasize Piercing Howl. We don't need this Benediction, though. We don't need... Yeah. Don't need the extra Piercing Howl. You can go back, honestly. Alright, we got 2 in favor of going back. This run is a scam anyways. What are you talking about? This run is perfect. It'll 100% work for anyone trying it. 3 Piercing Howls was just for the memes. It's true. It's totally true. Yeah, we can get rid of the Power Slave. Though I do like it sometimes messing with the AoE. We really don't need that. And then, what would we get rid of here? Probably like a Bad Augury, right? And a Deja Vu. One of these Deja Vus could go. Oh, probably a Spider Hatching. Although, you know what? There's something fun about making Spider Hatching work. Oh, we have to probably get rid of Unholy Storm and replace it with Pandemonium, because I don't want to, like, just keep Pandemonium in the deck. I don't know if I want to, like, upgrade Pandemonium. I think I don't want to. Like, I don't want to spend the shards doing it. It just feels so bad. Or we can get rid of, like, Spider Hatching instead. We want some spells, because we want spells to trigger premature hatching, but we want other skills that can deal damage so that we don't trigger premature hatching sometimes. And we need to trigger Hypnotism, so... You need to craft 3 Amplify before Panda, I think. Craft Amplify before Panda. Oh, you know what? We do have a good armor to corrupt, actually, now that I think about it. Noble Shield. We could draw more. Gustav, like, really doesn't need the draw. Like, if anyone doesn't need draw, it's Gustav. Gustav is, like, so set. Oh, we could get the golden harp, right? Can we get the golden harp on Gustav? Because, like, that's part of the ship on the southern route. Instead of Jingle Bell here. So we could actually get energy savings for Gustav, and we could get, like, a golden harp. I mean, the one thing we're missing is just stanza 2 on turn 1. You can get golden harp, but you can't corrupt after? Ah, dang it. No way to get both. No way to get both, okay. Darn it. What would I be getting rid of here? I don't think spider hatching is good, but I do like it. You know what I mean? There's a way to get both. Oh. Oh. Do tell. It's called Act 4 shot. I don't think Noble Shield has a good chance of showing up in the Act 4 shop. Alright, I think Spider Hatching could... I mean, Golden Harp is pretty good, honestly. Especially because we could scavenge. Like, did we buy our scavenge here, or did we not? We haven't even bought scavenge on Gustav yet, so we could, like, Chant of Accuracy those out all day. Yeah, that would be really, really strong. Do I not have fortune telling on Laia yet either? That was like one of the mistakes I was making, right? We get rid of like a clarity, add a fortune telling. Really make sure Tulah has all the cards she needs. That's like kind of critical. Then there's Amplify, right? Sigrun could have more stuff, but we really don't need it right now. So like Sigrun could get equivalent exchange. It wouldn't be bad. We just don't need it currently. Amplify the Ballad of Conquest is also an argument for Goose playing before Laia. Yeah, no, that's true. Dang, it's true. Like, I want to keep her starting card. I just don't think it's good for her in general, even though, like, Mental Scavengers is fine, and we do have, like, a bunch of draw. I don't think it's the way. Dimensional Crystal on Gustav is going to be good, too, if you can get it. We do have a Dimensional Portal on this act. That's actually something we totally have. Do I go back? If I go back, Laia's always going to be fast. Gustav's always going to be faster. And then we have, oh, I mean, these would be 5s if I wanted to keep one of these. But then I can get rid of the Scroll of Speed, not worry about the Scroll of Intellect being in the way. Because we won't need the Scroll of Speed most of the time, and if we need to get the Chant of Initiative, we probably could. I should go back. Yeah, we're there, right? We're already drawing a lot of cards in Sigrun's deck. Alright, I just needed to, like, confirm it with myself. Wait, do I have a save there? I don't know if I have a save there. Hold up. Unless I just spent, like, these last 15 minutes debating what cards I should take and what items I should take, which that is totally possible, by the way. And if so, I should probably play a bit faster. I think people prefer if I don't talk through, like, literally every thought going through my brain. That's Act 1. That's not going to be the right place. This was a different attempt. There you go. Oh, yeah, it is just the golden chest. Okay, so yeah, we knew what we were going to get. I still think... Let's see, who's going to get the proficient in this case? We could get the boots of swiftness on Sigrun. Make sure she's just, like, the dumbest fast. The proficient could go on to Laia. Don't you dare keep on. That's what we're avoiding. That's what we're not doing. You know this. But Noble Shield on Sigrun is like definitely an option. I know you're messing with me. Don't worry, I get it. Yeah, proficient on Laia. That means that we never have to worry about draw on Laia, like, ever again. Laia is set. Then Noble Shield on Sigrun could be good. Gustav's already running through his whole decks, and like he doesn't really have any higher value plays than Chant of Accuracy, so like I don't really need to fix him. Mask of Tolerance is not a huge loss. My problem with putting Noble Shield on Sigrun is that I'm probably going to get rid of it later because I'm going to go for a Straw Hat later for no reason. I don't know, just because I can get Straw Hat, I feel like I might as well get Straw Hat because this run is so blessed. And Bin made the bod. So like I kind of have to do it now. I think going the purple cards route would also be 100% doable and maybe even better, but like you gotta go Straw Hat. The reason purple cards would be better is because we could make Chant of Initiative purple. Make us get stanza 2 immediately. It'd be pretty darn good. Or we could buy a tune-up and make that purple as well. So we could do like Ballad of Conquest immediately. It would be strong. Do you think we're going to have a purple Straw Hat on this run? I bet we have a purple Straw Hat on this run. We could also make Pandemonium purple, but then it would be 4 cost, and I wouldn't be getting the refund value. And multiple purple foresights. This is true. The purple is probably like the stronger path. Like when in doubt, making your deck stronger is better. However, and like I'm only saying that because we already have Inspire set for Laia and Gustav, so like we don't really need to worry about their Inspire on Straw Hat. So it's really just about Tulah getting the Inspire from Sigrun. So it's not a lot. It's still a 1 cost net gain. Yeah. It's possible Noble Shield on Gustav is still the right play here. In which case, do we go like Boots of Swiftness on Sigrun just to be extra fast? It is kind of about the principle. I mean, this does... Mask of Tolerance does mean she like won't die ever. Like even if we don't finish things round 1, I guess. Boost of Swiftness means I could go just turbo fast. I'll always be the fastest. They can't stop me. Let's take the money. Yeah, let's just take the money. This is the right play. And then we'll go to the turquoise. We'll go here. I'm going to check my route again. Let's see. Yeah, if we go to the portal, right, we can... if we go to the portal, we can't get to the Stormy Shore. Dang it. I wasn't sure if that was mutually going to cut me off. Dang it. I forgot both portals can take you to Tentacles. I've still never been to Convoluted Waters. Charles the Magic Collector's buying and selling stuff. There's no pet trainer here, which is unfortunate. Hammer and nails can be used here? What the hell? I could like, can we just go this way? We can. I could like see what Hammer and Nails does for us there. I'm kind of curious. Go to the Great Pirate Celebration. Let's skip out on the really good item for Gustav. Totally necessary. And then we buy stimulant pills. I think that's just like the best buy. I mean, 4 fast on all heroes at the start. Like, that's what more can you ask for? That's 22 speed on Tulah at the very start. Laia's gonna have 24 speed. If she does Piercing Howl, she slows down to anything that would be too fast for us. All is gonna be good. All is gonna be good. What else do I want? Ooh, we could buy a Rocky. We can get that purple Rocky. That's right, it's a random slow. Forgot about that. It's not really like the highest value buy in my opinion, but it's something. We got these little mental scavengers. Look at these guys. Look at them being all spidery and cute. Anybody afraid of spiders? Don't wanna ruin anyone's day here. Okay, let's get rid of all the cards that we got rid of. So what was that? We were getting rid of Magic Rune. Goodbye. Wings of Heaven. Goodbye. Laia was going to get rid of a Piercing Howl and a Benediction. Okie dokie. Then Gustav, you're getting rid of Melodic Rhythm, Power Slave. And then Tulah, you were getting rid of a Deja Vu, and I didn't decide. I think I want to get rid of the Unholy Storm, but I don't want to pay the shards to upgrade Pandemonium. I want to get a free upgrade instead, because I'm... So we could just keep the bad card in deck for now. That's an option for us. We have to upgrade Foresight, so it does something. That's going to be a skill that does damage for us. We're going to have so much AoE damage. I don't even know if I need the Pandemonium, to be honest. We could probably like make do with Clairvoyances and stuff. Like Clairvoyance, Foresight, all that stuff would be good, but the Fade does make Pandemonium better. Definitely Fade makes things better, but Fade is also for like Spectral Missiles. Right, Spectral Missiles target a monster. Are we going to need multiple Spectral Missiles for the Rust King? The answer is maybe. The answer is a big fat maybe. Okay. Don't have a lot of shards to spend. Let's save the game here. Amplify might be our biggest bet in terms of value for shards. I think I was saying some nonsense about other cards, but I think Amplify is like the best thing. That was enough. Look at this Ballad of Evasion. 4 evade. Hey, you could just have 4 evasion. Nah, 1 is enough. Yeah. So we have, I mean, yeah, we have enough skills to trigger everything. You know what's actually, like, probably better here? Like, we could... I like 2 personally, mostly because I'm bad, but 1 is probably enough. Yeah. There's, like... There's a really good argument for getting Expected Prophecy on Tulah. He's duping it anyways. I probably stopped some bad auguries for Foresights. Yeah, I want enough spells to trigger hatching, but I agree. Like, I think that's the plan long run. If we buy an Expected Prophecy, I think we're like almost always going to be set on card draw. This is a skill. It does trigger our Hypnotism later, if we need it. Yeah, the fact that I'm duping Spectral Missiles makes me feel a little bit more confident that I'll be okay. Plus the Premature Hatching should be enough single target damage on the Rust King. So I agree that I'll probably be fine. Yeah, this is likely gonna be okay. We can deal with a little bit of inefficiency. 17 cards in the deck. One of them is Dark Miasma. It's not a huge problem for us. Scroll of Intellect. What were we also going to do on Sigrun? We were going to get rid of a Scroll of Speed, right? Man, I wish I could, like, buy a cheaper Energize. We could get Dark Ritual. I don't know that I want to get Dark Ritual. It's a little bit expensive for my blood. Man, sorry. I was a little sleepy. I could just buy the Adrenaline. If we buy Adrenaline, we can make this setup also a setup that draws further. Get rid of the Scroll of Speed, although we could keep the Scroll of Speed. Now we can keep the Chant of Initiative over Scroll of Speed. Because Scroll of Speed gets in the way, we want to make sure that we're always getting this Scroll of Intellect and not the other one, and we already have our handful of cards that we get at the start of turn 1. So yeah, it's probably like Adrenaline here. Get rid of the Scroll of Speed, because we have to buy something in order to get rid of this. Do I really want to get rid of it? If I get rid of this, I can't come back here. There's no going back. You can play 0 cost Chant of Initiative. It's true, exactly. Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it to have the 100% guarantee of getting this Scroll of Intellect. We don't need the Bookworm to get it. So, yeah, exactly. Exactly. And then I think, honestly, with the adrenaline, we're going to have enough energy that I feel comfortable making this setup yellow. Like, we're probably just going to run through our whole deck, is the idea. And then Laia also probably runs through her whole deck most of the time. So we probably just get Amplify, call it a day. Even with... We got the Proficient on Laia, right? Yeah, okay, we're running through Laia's whole deck. I can run a 17-card deck. That is not a problem. We don't have to worry about that. Especially when we're going to be giving her some Scry most of the time. So, yeah, this is all good. And then Scavenge would be the last thing that we want on Gustav. Alright, remind me when we get to Act 4 that I want to Scavenge on Gustav. And then Tulah, we're not going to upgrade Pandemonium just yet. We're going to see if we get that free upgrade. Money-wise, I don't need to spend money on anything else. Okay, I think this is good. I think we're set. We have a really good game plan. I don't think I've ruined my OTK prospects. I think we've made ourselves ever so slightly stronger. And we're only going to get stronger when we level up to level 4. Book of Nightmares now. Book of Nightmares. I mean, yeah, that's a decent option, honestly. Yeah, Tulah playing Recurring Nightmare. You really want it? Okay. In that case, yeah, we could do it. We'll get a Book of Nightmares on Sigrun. Next act as well. So Book of Nightmares, Scavenge. Anything else we? Oh, this is another book, so it's a little bit sketchy, but who cares? We'll get more draw somehow with a weapon. Alright, this is actually, like... I'm really not sure where I should go here. I'm curious what the tools does. I assume it's not good. Maybe it gets you, like, a free boat or something. We could still get to the Stormy Shore, but then we're going to a bunch of other events that I don't really care about. Whereas, like, getting to the Storming Fortress could actually be really darn good. Get a boat for free, probably. Exactly my guess. Exactly my guess. I don't know. We do like the idea of corrupting the armor, right? It's a good idea. Do I like the idea of Golden Harp more? I think the altar is the way. Yeah, the question is, like, do I go the altar this way? The free boat makes it so I can get the 2 upgrades, right? Free Amplify, free Pandemonium. Yeah, if I need it. We might just get a free upgrade Corruptor on the way, and then it'll be kind of pointless. But it is worth it in the short term. Over the golden... Well, the thing is, we can also get the Golden Harp, but then we don't corrupt the armor. So my choice is Golden Harp or Corrupted Armor or maybe a free boat. Which seems like definitely the worst out of all of them. Okay, I gotta see what this does. It's a percentage? It's a percentage. Oh, we have to get like a 5 or higher? That's crazy. Alright, well that's like a... Oof. Alright, definitely not doing that. That's sad. I can't believe that's not a guarantee for taking tools, which I guess you get in 2 places now, but like, oh my gosh, come on. Alright, that's not really a route that I wanted to go anyways. So it's definitely down here. It's the Golden Harp or it's the Shipwreck. Golden Harp means more potential sharp out of Gustav, but so does Shipwreck in a way. So does Shipwreck in many ways. Yeah, that's a tricky one. What a tricky pickle we find ourselves in. All right, well let's do the one that leaves ourselves open to choice. We'll go here. If we sail under the Navy's flag, it's fine because we still get the free upgrade from Sigrun, and I don't like paying for upgrades, so. Yeah, there's this one. Now, to do the ghost ship, where do you go again? Tulah gets a purple meditate. So actually might not even be good for us. Is it wrong to say that I don't think the purple meditate's good? I don't think this is good for us. Let's do it. That's so bad. Look, I know it gets in the way of looking. Well, yeah, because, like, so it gets in the way of us looking. Like, Foresight is already a card I want to keep, and so is the other thing. Oh, we need Fortune Telling on Laia. So, Scavenge Gustav, Fortune Telling Laia, and Book of Nightmares Sigrun. Don't let me forget all that, because I will forget all that. I know you'll let me. Well, I know Meditate's energy. It's okay. I think it's fine. Interesting. How do I get what I want? Yeah, we're not drawing on Tulah just yet. That's for sure. Look how fast we are. Okay. Oh, I don't need the Chant of Initiative. We needed the other thing. Right, because we're doing stuff differently than before. Okay, I need to readjust my expectations here. Yeah, amplify first thing. I mean, this is like everything we ever wanted in life, I guess. Okay. We're gonna have to readjust here. I didn't give any energize to Tulah. It's gonna be bad and wrong. Okay, we can sprint. Deflect. Deflect. I almost like just guarantee draw through my whole deck, right? We like exactly guarantee draw through the whole deck. We don't need a Chant of Initiative, though we totally could play it. Crazy. So one. I mean, we can give like some vulnerable here. 2, 3, 4. Scavenge out the sharp. There we go. We can trace. The bad augury goes away. I guess like spectral missiles goes away. Clairvoyance should probably stay. See, this is what I mean. Like, makes these traces pretty bad. Yeah, if we get another meditate, I don't think it's that good. I think it's actually probably wrong to get, which makes me sad. Don't get me wrong. I am sad about that idea, but I do think it's perhaps not the best. Wow, we did not. Oh, we need bluffs on Laia too. Gosh darn it. Well, I said I was going to be fine on my draw, so let's make sure that I prove myself right. Okay, we can scry ourselves. We can fix this. Okay. This is fine now. And then we already drew. Piercing Howl, that's fine. We wanted to play both. Do that. We can put... Oh, we should have played Mental Scavengers first so we could have drawn through our whole deck. What am I missing on the bottom? Another Piercing Howl? Not a big deal. Okay. Give you that. Delay response. Clarity. Helping Hand. Helping Hand. Play this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I believe, because we get a refund of 1 energy. There we go. Play the Amplify. So that's 6 more sharp. Woo! All that stuff for the 6 more sharp. Let's go. Alright, we have the Pandemonium in here. Well, I'm off for a little bit. I hope the run goes well. Thank you. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. Oh my gosh. What damage. Oh, this Pandemonium is going to be so good once we get there. Oh, we have the Fanaticism too for the stuffs. Okay, we need to draw. Can I draw 3? I can't. Whatever. We can fade Unholy Storm right now. It's not a big deal. And then we get to draw. And then we can fade Unholy Storm. It's a lot of damage. And then I could Clairvoyance and like Foresight and it probably is done, but like we could draw further. We didn't even Premature Hatching in here. We Premature Hatching was on the bottom and we were guaranteed to get it. Okay, Expected Prophecy, 100% the right play. Alright. Oh, right. It's my anniversary today. Wonderful. Hey, divine power. Blood Rage. Is Blood Rage worth playing on Laia? Fanaticism is probably worth playing on Laia. We could probably do that at some point. I don't mind upgraded Blood Rage. We have enough draw. This is better divine power. I'll take it for now. It's fine. And then we don't need anything here. We don't need anything here. We don't need the divine power on Tulah. This meditate's going to be a problem. I already feel it. Okay, where do I go to get the armor? I don't remember where to go. Is it up or down? Is it to boom practices? Or is it to the selfs? It'll be 10 sharp later. Yeah, totally be 10 sharp later. It is totally to, let me check. Thank you. Suppose I should check too. The things you forget while playing this game. I mean, we could just go to the Storming Fortress. I mean, I'd have to pass a whole bunch of skill checks, so, like, I'm not really keen on doing that. But, like, we could. It wouldn't be a huge problem. Would not be the end of the world. The free upgrades here are going to be huge. Going to face some captains on the way. They're not a problem once you go OTK. All is going to be fine. It's all going to be darn fine. Oh, we're going to go mind damage at the end too. The nice thing about going mind damage, at least on the Archon, is that the Archon doesn't really resist it until phase 3, but at phase 3 they get evade and they resist kind of everything, so like phase 3 is always a skip on damage. So yeah, we should be okay. Armor. I think it's... I'm like fairly certain it's this way. Good idea. Challenge accepted. What is it? You need to show the letter and then you ask the man. Was it this one? But which man? That's the real question. What? We got Unholy Storm? Or is that the hot springs that we have to go to? I can't believe we got Unholy Storm. That's insane. We have our Admiralty. You could assist. You really can't assist. 6 or high. Wow. Wait, we got Unholy Storm, right? Guaranteed? Nah. Alright, that's unlucky. I can't go out. Do we get it from this way? I think we have to go this way. That's why we can't do both, right? So, exotic equipment shop. I mean, too fast, too furious is actually probably still doable by us, right? Let's save. Let's see if we can do this. I'm curious. Okay, so Bookworm. I always want to grab this Scroll of Intellect. Trace. Get rid of that. Don't mind the other Scroll of Intellect. We do have a slow. We can speed up Laia even further. That's going to be our play. So we have to not grab this other Scroll of Intellect, actually. We need to draw something else. The only thing that we could draw here that would be kind of bad is transmission. Okay, perfect. 1, 2, 3. Put this back on top. Do a trace. Yeah, we have to trace. Unfortunately, Laia has to go first here. That's just mandatory. Okay. So with Laia having to go first, so we can slow everybody down. Give her as much energy as possible. Let's see, go for the scry on ourselves. Get the helping hand and amplify. I mean, like, I wanted to just draw everything, right? That was the problem. We're gonna have enough inspire with amplify. Should be okay. Yeah, we already have inspire here, so yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Mental scavengers for the draw, and then we can draw one deeper by playing a detox. Then we can play piercing howl, and we can do expected prophecy. Put lay on pause on top. And we're missing a piercing howl. That's fine. That's fine. See, these are on the top now. Now I have to like do all this, probably get rid of the other fade, but let's not. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we definitely get everywhere that we need to go. 4. Actually, I could just go all in here because we have the Blood Rage. I don't need to play the Blood Rage probably, but like let's try it out. 20 bless. That's fine. Gustav gets to draw 2 billion cards, so we're good there. Yeah, we're good there. All we need to do is draw another setup. We drew another setup, so it's all fine. Go a little bit deeper. And then what else do I need? We don't need this. Probably don't need this other trace if I had to guess. I mean, I guess I don't need the other setup theoretically. We definitely want the uproot. And we just chant of accuracy as much as possible. What else am I missing? Yeah, just the chant of initiative. Okay. Chant of accuracy. 20 sharp, 20 bless, 8 powerful. Premature hatching is exactly what you want to see. Unholy Storm, that's fine. My phone is dying, I'll be back in a bit. Hope there's no slow immune Monty on the way. There isn't. We have looked, and we are good. Okay, we're at full energy. What a problem. What a problem to have. Alright, premature hatching. Foresight. We're already doing way too much damage. They have good resistances against us, too. Premature or expected prophecy doesn't draw us a card, but it does, and it takes an energy, which is like what I want. But it's still slightly a problem. Mental scavengers is like a waste here. And then we have the meditate, right? It just also draws us a card. It's too much. Sorry, we haven't played our first spell. Let's Unholy Storm, I guess. It's like the worst way to do it. Yeah, that was bad. Could Unholy Storm again, but then we're in trouble. So we want to not do Unholy Storm. There we go, we could play this Foresight. I guess the Foresight would have been the way to play. We still have Fanaticism, Spectral Missiles, Pandemonium. Maybe we just have 2 Pandemoniums. What about that? What if we played 2 Pandemoniums in a turn? The purple load of war, you say? This is another piercing howl. I mean, uproot, I would feel more comfortable with this uproot if we had more setups. We do have 2 setups. I mean, we're like usually pretty comfortable in playing the uproot. I don't know if I need this on Sigrun, but it's not a bad card. I don't think any of these other things I need. I mean, it could take the second uproot on Gustav, since we're drawing so much on him. It'd probably be better than taking the uproot on Sigrun, because Sigrun is dedicated to energize and inspire. And I want her to stay that way. And she's sometimes speed control if I need it. So, yeah, we need her to stay that way. I mean, the purple load of war is fun. Like, that's not a bad card. But it doesn't get us where we need to go. Avoidance Collar, exotic spices. Aren't we guaranteed in exotic spices? Did they change how healing is done, by the way? When you play food, it's 2 times a turn. When you play food, all heroes gain fury. And we don't have food to play, but like, what if we did have food to play? These exotic spices would be pretty cool. Now let's just take it on Sigrun. Let's get rid of let's take Avoidance Collar and Sigrun, get rid of the Forest Crown. Good idea. Steadfast Boots is genuinely kind of nice. I don't think we need any of this. I don't think any of this is worthwhile. The Golden Bell could be decent, but other than that, I think we're okay. We're not playing Yager, so let's save our game, see how the Hot Springs goes. Go like this. Armorsmith, okay, yeah, there's the Armorsmith there, it looks like. And then we talk here, mass invisibility on Sigrun, unnecessary, for sure. That won't be helping us at all, but you know what, let's just do it for the score. Let's score it up. Why not? Alright, we need a little bit of slowing, but that's fine. Get the purple scroll, trace. Chant of Initiative is not needed. These draws seem good-ish, probably. We don't need the extra energy right now, so I'll get rid of that. Do this, get the energy. Get the extra draw. Gotcha, Mental Scavengers. What else are we missing out on? Nothing I care about, really. Well, I guess Scavenge could be like a decent play. Yeah, we need some energy there. I mean, it's almost like we should give the rest of the energy to Laia with the way things typically go for us, right? And then we could trace Laia a little bit and get rid of like some of this stuff. Yeah, that's probably the way. God, our plans have changed. Everything's different now. Mouse? Ooh, is my mouse dying? I think my mouse ugh, my mouse might be dying. I think it's been dying for a bit, honestly. And it's finally time to, like, deal with that. Okay, so we do get the 1 extra draw. Mental Scavengers draws us into our setup. Look at that. Setups, they like to be on the bottom of the deck at all times, but they can't all be at the bottom of the deck. That's what they miscalculated. Alright, we shouldn't need the extra Chant of Initiative, so we should be able to uproot. Once we have this uproot upgraded, that'll be nice. 1, 2, 3, Scavenge, Chant. Another Scavenge would also be good here. Get rid of the Clarity, make sure that we're drawing as much as possible, and then honestly just like get rid of this Colin. This Colin who's like bound to die more than literally anybody else to our wave of terror. But who cares? Attack. When we play a skill, we draw a card, don't forget that. Playing skills draws you cards. We can delay response here. Piercing Howl, yet again. A legion of spiders, yes. Hello, Chumpsy, how's it going? Amplifies on the very bottom of our deck. Okay. Well, good to know. Hope you are having a fine day. I think you messed up. The spider's on the wrong side of the battlefield. I know, I agree. I did something wrong here. I could theoretically spend all my energy here, right? So we do this, and then we do like a Blood Rage, and then we get that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's so good. We really don't need this fanaticism. Mental Scavengers is funny too. Like, I don't know, I'm gonna get rid of these cards, just so we can make sure we draw into what we need. Once we have Blunt in Laia's deck too, we definitely get through it all pretty easy. Okay. We're maxed out on our draw. Mental Scavengers. Didn't get the right card just yet. We can Foresight. Didn't cost us any energy, unfortunately. We could Foresight. We can Expected Prophecy. Wow, they still aren't giving us what we want. That's crazy. Premature Hatching being on the very bottom there. Still is, like, ultimately fine. But does hurt the pride a little bit. I killed the spider for, like, no reason. Alright. Fade. Unholy Storm. Duplicated. Premature Hatching. We have so much damage. Oh, God. I feel so good. Feels so good. You know, like, I just feel like I'm good at this game. That's what it feels like. We could take another Deflect. I think my favorite thing about Tulah is that she starts with 2 copies of Deja Vu, fun starter card, fun DPS theme, spiders are cool, cute pet. That's a lot of favorite things about Tulah. We could do a Dark Ritual. I don't think I need Dark Ritual. I don't think I need more Energize, genuinely. I'll take another Deflect, although it's probably the wrong choice. What do we get? This is just an altar, right? Yeah. This is not a free altar, just an altar. Then we could upgrade the Uproot. Although we don't have anything to freely upgrade for Gustav just yet, so we might want to like hold off on upgrading the Uproot, honestly. It's not like it's coming at a discount or anything, so yeah. Save here, go this way. We have the Armorer, I think, event that we could do. Definitely don't sacrifice our jewelry. I do like the electric blob. It's very cute, but we really don't need it. Should I sacrifice? What happens if you sacrifice your jewelry and then just leave it behind? I can totally sacrifice gold ring. It doesn't really matter. I can have multiple singular favorite. I can have multiple one singular favorite thing. Not beholden to your laws. I'm sorry I'm not playing Vitalizing Serenade, Jumpsy. Alright, we're gonna leave that. This is a free upgrade, right? Yeah, free upgrade. If we have the pet, we could do something more, but free upgrade here allows us to probably upgrade Adrenaline, just in case, I guess. Upgrade the Amplify, huge savings here. Get that increased aura charges by 50%, upgrade the Uproot, just like we were talking about, all monsters now. And upgrade the Pandemonium, because this is going to be our main DPS card going forward. Ooh, it's beautiful. It's a lovely card. So this is what, 15 versus 16? This does a lot of Insanity, this does Dark. I mean, cool. Maybe we'll do both. What if we just play both? Rebel Life, Renegade, Vitalizing Serenade. Okay. And then I'm going to do this. Free card upgrade. I knew we'd get a free card upgrade somewhere. Thorn Proliferation can be a little bit touchy. Though we have... I think we have what we need for this. We don't have to worry about Thorn Proliferation because we have the Uproots. So we just make sure Gustav doesn't go first this time. That's probably the way to play. So let's go. I shouldn't have saved there. Whatever. Captains have a lot of HP. You ever notice that? Ever notice how much HP captains tend to have? Seems like a bit too much in my opinion. Trace ourselves. We get the transmission. Ooh, we don't get to do this scroll of intellect. That's fine. Because we get to play, like, everything else. So, that's gotta be better. Yeah, we need Laia to go first, so that Gustav can play the Uproots at the appropriate time. That's what we gotta do. I will set up... Put Adrenaline there. We will set up... Cool, we got the Curse of Exhaustion. Is this our other transmission? It is. That's unfortunate. Laia goes first. We will do this on Gustav. Transmission here. Scavenge. Is it better to set up with our double... Hold up. Is it better to set up with Adrenaline here? Yeah, I think it was, just for like this exact instance in case we got Scroll of Intellect and Transmission. So now we do this, and then we do this, and I don't know, we're all fine. Captains are clearly both fair and balanced. We're given a slight nerf after all. They're still definitely the most powerful enemy that you can possibly face. I think you know this. I feel like you know. If you saw my video, you know my stance on the captains. They're still too darn good. Okay, we need to get Divine Power for sure. That's like almost for sure. No, that is for sure. 1, 2, 3. It's a little bit of a waste of energy, but like it's not a huge waste of energy. Yeah, we could probably play this other Piercing Howl and not feel bad about it. Okay, that's fine. This is okay. We go for the Inspire. Oh, we have way too much Inspire. We have the Detox too. Oh, we have all the Energize. Oh, this is disgusting. We have way too much here. Yeah, I have way too much Inspire. I can get rid of one of these Helping Hands. I don't know what for, but like for something else, I guess. I don't know why I'm taking more damage than necessary, but here we are. I don't know, give yourself Inspire for later, Laia. You've earned it. Alright, there's the uproot that we needed. Deflect. Sprint. Mental Scavengers. Gonna hurt slightly. I could do a Trace here. We don't want the Spider Hatching. Probably have to get rid of the Fade. Set up. Put this on top. Deflect. Set up. 1, 2, and then we set up again. And then we have double uproot. What do I need to find? Neither of those, right? Wait, oh, I guess I don't need the chant. That's what I didn't need. So 1, 2, 3, and then a singular uproot should do more than enough for us. So we scavenge, chant, chant again, trace, get rid of this bad augury, and then uproot. Get rid of all the thorns that we put on them. Ever considered that both Sigrun and Gustav, you can be using Vitalizing Serenade roughly every other turn? Think of the clutch plays, like say a clutch of Spider Vigs. Yeah, okay, we have the Pandemonium. So Pandemonium versus Unholy Storm right now. Definitely does different damage because they're about the same amount of damage, just spread differently. Makes sense. We don't want to play too many cards before we play these. So let's play the Premature Hatching now. The Mental Scavengers is fine, I think, to play. As is the Foresight. Then we do want to fade Pandemonium, I think. And then we could just Pandemonium again. Without playing too many cards. You got 5 eggs, whatever. I just didn't want to play over too many cards there. That would have been a problem. Another Spectral Missiles. I do think we want it. I think we also want this Fortune Telling. I think everything else we can safely skip here. Yeah, we can safely skip here. We're gonna be good. You got any fun, exciting plans for the weekend, Jumpsy? Ooh, Pendulum. Okay, so Pendulum is where this run goes off the rails, if it wasn't already, because the next 3 skills, which we have a lot of skills, we play Powerful in Evade, and we put Hypnotism into the hand, which is a mind damage spell, dealing damage to all monsters. It's absolutely incredible. Let's grab it. Encore. Encore actually is also good, so we can level this up now. Actually, I don't remember. Do we have to go? Oh, we have to ask the ghost if they've seen the armor, right? So see if they've seen the armor, and then right, we can get a purple armor here. Purple noble shield is actually just good draw. That's so good. Encore is going to be good here. Don't need the Heavenly Justice. Don't need Odin's Wisdom. Okay. The Pirates King. We want to... Whitebeard seems like a good guy. Let's support him. Whitebeard's a great guy, you know? We're definitely losing health on some of these fights. I mean, it's all, like, self-inflicted, but... feels a little bit wrong. Wow, we are fast. I don't need any speed. Okay, cool. Great. Fantastic. No speed necessary. We can trace. Is it always mental scavengers is on top? That's weird. I don't think it's supposed to be on top. Do you say you put it on top? Into the deck, but it's always been on top. I think there's a bug there. I'm not gonna like cry about it, but it is strange. We put setup down and then we can draw setup with the scavenge. That's gonna be the play. Do this, do that. Scavenge up the setup. Setup now. Not the best turn, but like a really darn good turn. Like a turn that is definitely a turn of turns. Ooh, fortune telling or helping hand? I guess like we want both, really, realistically. In actuality. Man, we have maximum, like I think we're gonna actually have maximum energy. I think more energy on Laia is better. We're gonna be fine on Tulah. We have this. This fight's not gonna be a problem. Just mark my words. Let's do this on Gustav. I don't even know what I was gonna get rid of, but like, that's fine. You can do a setup. We can put 2 things on the bottom, that's fine. Then we just scavenge. Scavenge gets, that gets both out. 1, 2, 3. Then we draw 2 with our deflects. Draw again. Then it's just a scavenge and an uproot. Honestly, I would like the uproot, but encore, chant. I panicked, sorry. Finalizing serenade. Amazing. Alright, chant of accuracy, let's go. What do you need? Do you need anything? You can scry your way to victory, sure. Do that. Have fun, be fast. Have stanza. We have max energy here. This is way too good. Don't need the clarity of the lay on pause. I think I want the rest of the cards that are coming though. We'll draw again with the detox. And we'll draw with the mental scavengers. And then we'll draw with expected prophecy. Has to be either expected prophecy or amplify. It is amplify, so we don't have to worry about it. Don't know if I need the scry. Probably just don't need the powerful is the real answer. And then we have the inspire. We already have this, we have the energize, we have inspire once more. We have a scry, we can get rid of all this stuff. This meditate's like so in the way. It's so ridiculously in the way. Let's get rid of the fade. And then divine power, we could do up to 6 here, and then we don't have to use blood rage. That's a lot. This is a 38 sharp, 26 bless. Max draw. Okay, hold up. We can play the spider hatching. Get this going. Put this on. 1, 2, 3 on our draw here. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Ooh, it's good. So like this is a problem, right? If we play the pendulum now, and then we meditate, then we just have like this as a problem. Oh, we copied our hypnotism. I forgot hypnotism's a mind spell. Whatever. Like, you know what? This will go to show just how strong we are. Now, let's just do the Unholy Storm. Oh my god, I could misplay all day and be fine. We had mental scavengers left. This is ridiculous. Should I take out the eel before I take out the Rust King? I feel like we're gonna be able to. Wrong serenades we're getting here. Gustav, you need to pick up some better songs. No bluffs. Nothing there we really want, but we did help Whitebeard. So we did the right thing. Thank you, Whitebeard, for doing good by us. Sure, let's heal, because I don't need an upgrade altar. The purple armor is going to be great. We'll do the bookworm, the scroll, and everything's like just way too streamlined. Oh, we should have mental scavengers first. I forgot. We do this. We don't need that, right? If I don't need this, I could keep that. Well, I don't know. One of these is not the right way to go. Let's do that. Go here. Speaking of songs, what do you usually listen to? I'm trying to extend my playlist. I guess the real question is, what songs do you like? I listen to a lot of just, I guess like, generally I tend to like what songs are popular to be, I guess, like as lame as possible. Which is like generally true. Do we need this trace? I don't know. I don't think I need the trace. Let's do transmission here. Scroll there. Another transmission there, and then we do this here, and then scavenge doesn't quite get you what we need. We need more energy. Dang it. Everything, literally? Okay. Well, I mean, if you are okay with some songs, like what's been a brainworm in my head right now has been Inertia, the opening of My Hero X, or sorry, to Be Hero X, not My Hero X, not My Hero Academia. That song's been stuck in my head a bit. I've been listening to it to try to get it out of my head, but it still remains. Do we want the setup? Sure. I don't know what this gets me, but let's try it. Gets me adrenaline! Yay! Okay, we can at least trace here. Make it a slightly better play. Yeah, that's fine. Coolio. Shoot, we know we're gonna encore chant of accuracy, so let's just do that. Looks like we're gonna have to trace ourselves. We do want to draw into the stuffs. Okay, sprint, setup. How do you spell it? Inertia? I-N-E-R-T-I-A. And then 2B Hero X. We can put like both of these on top, right? Because we can just draw them both with deflect. And then setup is like pretty likely to get us what we need. And then we can draw both of those with deflect. And then we can... What else do I want in here? Nothing? I care about nothing? Alright. Accuracy, uproot. Uproot. Then trace here. Bad Augury, Deja Vu. Those are all good cards, I guess. There we go. Yeah. Hopefully that was a legible string of words. We could use probably another scry. So this is fine. Do mental scavengers. Detox. Draw. Delay response here. I think double expected prophecy just gets you there, no matter what you're doing. Yeah, double expected prophecy does indeed just get you there. The wolf paws goes down, we go draw, do a little bit of a scry, we have mental scavengers we could get rid of, a fade we could get rid of. I mean, I'm gonna keep the mental scavengers. More draws, better. Could look a little bit deeper. The wrong type of deep. Definitely didn't need that extra inspire either. That was way overcommitting on the inspire. Let's see, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4 on this. And then we have amplify we could play. 10 sharp, 20 bless, just like Bin Bin predicted. Just like the great all-powerful Bin Bin knew. Premature hatching. Spider, I guess like mental scavengers into mental scavengers is kind of fun. We really don't need all this damage on the front monster, but hey, what are we doing here? I could meditate. And then we could expected prophecy, that's fine still. Okay, perfect. We don't have a fade yet, right? That's our problem? Whatever, well, let's just copy Unholy Storm, I guess. Then we draw. Now we can Pendulum. Then we could draw again. Then we could Unholy Storm. It's way too much damage. I'm doing way too much damage, like literally every time. I could use another Expected Prophecy on Tulah. I think that would go kind of huge. Adrenaline on Gustav. I was debating whether we wanted that or not. I do kind of want it. That way we could run more expensive scavengers and dig through our deck a little bit easier. And then Vanish here, doesn't matter. These don't matter. This doesn't matter. All good. All good. Let's go face the Rust King. I would like to beat the Rust King in a show of complete domination with spiders. Let's give the Rust King a fear of spiders, shall we? That's a good call. Okay. Same thing as usual, so we're gonna draw first. Can we, I want to see if we can beat the eel and then beat down the Rust King. I don't know if I'm gonna have the lack of AoE to do that, but I want to try. 4,754 HP is a lot of HP. Like, these guys have a ton of HP together. Obviously, the Rust King's whole mechanic is like beating down the eel for health, but like, still, it's quite something. Okay, Trace. We don't need the Chant of Initiative in this case. Everything else looks good. Yeah, that's everything else looks good. Draw, draw, setup. Put the Adrenaline away. Scavenge the setup. 1, 2, 3. Put the curse down. Get the other transmission, ideally. 1, 2, 3. Trace, sure. Alrighty. Transmit. Scroll. Transmit. Scroll. Trace? We can use Blood Rage freely here? Oh no. Already out of cards to get rid of. Wow, we could have had 2 more energy for a transmission. I messed it up. Alright. We have our sprint. Deflect. Scavengers. Deflect. Encore. Let's just do this right away. Setup. Ooh, might need to trace ourselves. We did need to trace ourselves. Okay. Go to the Chant of Initiative. Setup. Cool. Go one more deeper. And then we should have max vulnerability on everybody anyways. So let's do the Adrenaline. Chant. Enchant. No more Chance of Accuracy has also been kind of grinding my gears a little bit. Uproot, uproot. Trace on... Do I trace Laia? No, let's trace Tulah. Tulah needs the tracing. Ah, it's so good on damage. Let's get rid of the Unholy Storm. I want to believe that we don't do the Unholy Storm. I will believe. Okay. Interesting. Don't need the energy straight away. Let's do an Inspire for draw. An Inspire for draw. Then we do... I mean, we could do, like, Divine Power right away. At, like, a 1, 2, 3, 4... Let's see, we have 8 left, so we need to save probably, like, this much energy, would be my guess. We could definitely Blood Rage is not a problem. Expect a Prophecy. I'm figuring it out, don't you worry. Piercing Howl. It's the last Piercing Howl that we needed, for sure. Now we don't need another Piercing Howl, right? So we could get rid of that. We could get the other Scry. Ooh, don't need this other Helping Hand, I think. Then we Fortune Telling. Right, and that just gives us whatever we were gonna get here. Oh, we already got everything I needed, right? It's just like probably another Piercing Howl. Yeah, and Scry on the bottom. That's fine. We're gonna get maxed out on Energize and Inspire there. And then we might as well play a Lay on Pause and might as well play a Fortune Telling. Get rid of the Bad Augury. Okay. 38 sharp, 26 plus. Another Amplify would also go crazy here. I don't have the card I want. Hold the phone. Mental Scavengers. I gotta see if I can do it. You can do this Mental Scavengers into this Mental Scavengers. We don't want to play a spell just yet. Stupid Dimensional Crystal always making things kind of hard. Don't want to play a spell just yet. We don't want to gain all our energy just yet. So let's do let's do a Pendulum. Oh, I didn't even notice how the Pendulum comes down here. That's really cool. I didn't realize that their enchantment had like this effect. I've not been paying attention to that side of my screen this entire time. That's awesome. Sorry. Big tangent there. We got Pandemonium. So there's our Hypnotism, which is a mind spell, mind you, so we don't want to do that just yet. But we need to Fade. Yeah, this is what's complicated. And then I should have Fanaticism. No, we couldn't Fanaticism first. Whatever, we Pandemonium now. And then we have Premature Hatching. So now we actually have the better damage. And we have a Foresight. Which these all count as mind spells, so we don't want to play them all just yet. 1, 2... Oh, we didn't have enough space in my hand. Oh, God, that feels bad. Okay. Well, we're gonna need a Spectral Missiles probably on the Rust King. Yeah, it's getting a little bit tight. I'm nervous. I'm nervous for sure. Pandemonium. It's a lot of insanity. Yeah, I was a little bit nervous about this. I was more nervous than I needed to be honest. There's no way we can, like, roll that back now, can we? Ooh, 72 damage on the Bad Augury. These guys have a lot of Dark Resist. I guess it's because I put a lot of Insanity on them, that they don't have as much Mind Resistance. But yeah, we easily win, but I couldn't take out the Eel, which is definitely, like, a knock on my pride. I might have been able to take out the Eel. It would have been tough, though. Another Blood Rage, unnecessary. Upgraded Evocation is energy, but it's kind of just worse energy than Adrenaline. And I already have enough energy, so we probably don't need it. What else would you take if you were me here? You would probably take something that wins you the run. Nothing. I think it's big fat nothing. I mean, there's the other Spectral Missiles. Okay, to be honest, this is the Spectral Missiles that's upgraded. We could get rid of the other ones. Like, I might need more Spectrals. Oh, we need to level up. Do Heavenly Justice might be a thing. Owen's Wisdom is a thing. Yes, for Book of Nightmares, Scavenge, and Gustav. Fortune Telling on Laia. Thank you, Kevon. Alright. I'll forget in like 2 seconds, so I'll need you to remind me again, but that is a big help. A purple Boots of Swiftness. Well, okay then. Can't take Sapphire Ring on Sigrun. That's fine. We can take it on Laia, but then we don't even need like Energize on Laia. I mean, we could take it on Gustav. He doesn't have a ring. It's like the most Gustav thing ever. Sure. Sapphire Ring on Gustav. It's fine. I feel bad saying that. I'm like, it's okay. It's alright. Whatever. Holy Sapphire Ring. It's honestly, like, I don't even think it matters. Put on Gustav for the battle play, exactly. But, like, that's if we get a purple... I mean, we're unlikely to get the purple cards that we need. Because I'm going to go for the Straw Hat. Boots of Swiftness is good. Melee attack on hero. Yeah, we don't care about any of this. Well, you know, I have a disturbing lack of draw weapons here. Where's my book? Don't I get like the free book that gives me Inspire on everybody or something and also draws me card whenever I play a book? Aren't I due for that? Pretty sure I'm due for that. Could have Boots of Swiftness here. I guess just the gold. The gold is the play. We don't need the Ruby Amulet on Laia. She's already going to get max energy next act. I guess I could take, like, Pirate Hat on Laia. It's not even better. Nah, we're good. Fountain Pen is for True Warrior. True Warriors, not the Gamblers. Nah, Fountain Pen's coming to me. You watch. You see. Okay. Oh, we even have the Ruin Plaza event. Okay, this is beautiful. What a lovely turn of events here. Now we could have sold the Sapphire, Ruby, whatever, gone down this way. It's unnecessary though. Ooh, Stimulant Pills. Ooh, Dimensional Crystal. Ooh, Gladiator Helmet. Ooh. ooh. Yeah. Man. What an amount of cards we have here. Now, Dimensional Crystal goes crazy on Gustav. Brother, ooh, yeah. The Gloves of Agility is... Do I need Fanaticism? That's the real question. Hello, Andrew Pan. How's it going? The Gladiator Helmet is taunting me. Yeah, taunting me too. Yeah, so here's the thing. We definitely get Dimensional Crystal. Hold up, let me save. We definitely buy a Dimensional Crystal here. This is good Dimensional Crystal and Goose. And then we definitely buy the Gladiator Helm. I don't care what you say. We get that. We don't need this purple Stimulant Pills. That would just be overkill in a huge margin. Alright, and then what were all the things I said I needed? Let me look at this. That was Book of Nightmare, Scavenge on Gustav, Fortune Telling on Laia. We got the Fortune Telling on Laia, what I also need is the Bluff on Laia. So, Book of Nightmares first. This is an important request from Kevon. We could take the bad one and then hope for an upgrade. See what else we need. We can always play better later. Scavenge on Goose, that's necessary for sure. Again, let's take the bad one. Always has the potential to upgrade later. And then we have the Fortune Telling on Laia, which we can upgrade later. Okay. And then Tulah doesn't really need anything. I mean, Tulah could have like the Unholy Storm, but like let's get rid of the Holy Storm. Is that Scryer Staff new? No, this is a long ago card. Full damage Reggie with Bruiser Tulah was fun, not gonna lie. Full damage Reggie is always fun. I also had Laia and Sigrun. So many blessed stacks on Reggie. Yeah, this run is going pretty well. What I'm happy about is that we've managed to make a somewhat sharp run. And no one can take that away from me. Now, I would love to get a Ballad of Conquest, too. That's not going to happen here. We can take the Ballad of Evasion. I guess, just in case. In case you're a little afraid of something. I don't think Chant of Initiative can help us anymore. Not where we're going. It's like just in the way. Because Tulah already has 4 speed from... Okay, here's the deal. We already have Forest Crown giving 4 fast to Tulah. So Gustav having Chant of Initiative at this point does literally nothing unless we plan to corrupt it, and we don't plan to corrupt it. So I'm going to save right here and just be like, we're not corrupting. Can't you div for the shards? I guess not. Yeah, not exactly. I'm pretty sure it's like 960 or whatever. Let me double check that. Yeah, 960. Exactly. And if I had 960, well, I guess I'd need 990 to... If I had between 960 and 990, maybe I'd divination. Otherwise, I'd just buy the stimulant pills, because getting purple stimulant pills would be funny with Forest Crown. Putting 5 fast on all heroes on the combat start. You'd love to see that. Absolutely love seeing that. Okay. We already have the adrenaline here. We already have fortune telling. So, what would you need? We don't need anything else on Tulah. I mean, there's nothing else that like does mind well. There's an argument to put Amplify on Tulah. There's definitely an argument for that. I hear your arguments. You are very heard. There's an argument to buy another Foresight over a Bad Augury. We have a lot of Spectral Missiles. Let's get rid of this Unholy Storm. And let's think about Spectral Missile for a second here. I don't think we need the Clairvoyances. we have enough AoE. We probably could do without another Bad Augury, though we're running tight on energy, right? So we probably want to get rid of the Deja Vu. We should probably get rid of the Fanaticism too. We're not likely to be able to play Fanaticism at all. Unless we can get Evasion from Gustav. Oh, that would be the reason to take the Ballad. The Ode of War. The Ode of War purple would have been for being able to play Deja Vu or Fanaticism still. I once had a purple pill and purple cloak. It was funny, my engine was at 30 speed at the start of the fight. How'd the Rust King fight go? I didn't kill the eel. I had too much AoE damage, and I was maybe a tiny bit shy of actually taking down the eel, unfortunately. So yeah, if we don't give ourselves evasion, so here's another plan. So we could take the Ode here. With this Ode, we could play it upgraded on Tulah, and then give her what we need. We have energy. I have Chant. Chant should go. Chant should be removed. We're not going to get purple yet. We have a Ballad here. Probably don't need another deflect. 3 deflects is probably a little too much. Yeah, I think 3 deflects is too much. Though it does make it easier to find. It really doesn't get in the way most of the time. Lord Monteshek, this is the true despair to me. Kevon's still not fast enough to outspeed my Monty boss. Yeah, you don't need to outspeed Monty boss. You just live with it. But doesn't really attack turn 1. Does it now? Are you sure about that? We can get rid of the... Oh, right, we can get rid of the Heavenly Justice. We can get rid of the Odin's Wisdom. Though we could keep it. It is energy. It's like adrenaline. It's like adrenaline if you squint a little bit and want to play a Curse of Exhaustion for some reason. I guess you could also play the Chant of Initiative first. Yeah, let's just get rid of it. I don't want to think about it. Also, multi-boss has been fixed so they don't infinitely respawn. Yay! I should feature that one. I could maybe feature that after I'm finished here. Shouldn't take too much longer, right? There's a huge argument for Amplify on Tulah actually getting us the most damage. Okay, then we need to... There's the argument for Ode, right? If I don't buy Ode, we should get rid of... Without Ode, we've bought Gladiator Helmet, so we should get rid of... What's it called here? Fanaticism. The spells in her deck are useless. Yeah, I mean, the Chant of Initiative is nice sometimes for when we need Laia to go before Gustav. Which is, if we're facing Thorn Proliferation, that's when we need that to happen. So that's why that's here. The Curse of Exhaustion is here because I'm afraid of Handcheck sometimes. So that's why that's there. Then the Adrenaline is there in case we get more energy later on. We can get good cards in this act. Am I going to buy the Ode? Does Gustav have enough draw for that? I don't know if Gustav has enough draw for that. How much energy? Or, let's see, we don't have enough shards to get another Adrenaline. But Ode would be nice. I don't know if I need the energy on Tulah. Is the other thing? Might be worth just getting rid of the Fanaticism. Not even worrying about it anymore. We have this Meditate. We have yet to use like all our energy in the turn. But we do have a bunch of Spectral Missiles that might change that. Whatever. Get rid of the Fanaticism. Don't worry about buying Ode then. In that case, let's make all these terrible decisions. We could upgrade Scavenge for 86. We could upgrade the Fortune Telling. I mean, this is like best bang for our buck for sure. We have a Book of Nightmares here for Kevon. And then everything looks pretty good. I guess I'd like to make this a little bit more efficient, but I don't know how. We could probably get rid of a Trace, to be honest. A Trace and a Deflect, even though it feels weird to get rid of a Trace. Feels very weird to get rid of a Trace. And then what would you do in Laia's deck? I guess you'd get rid of like a Clarity, to be brutally honest. And you'd get rid of Lay on Pause, if you're not afraid. Are you afraid? I'm not afraid. We are unafraid here. Alright. Cleaning up the decks a little bit. The Deja Vu is probably bad, but I'm keeping it for fun. The Spider Hatching is also bad, but I also want to keep it for fun. We do have Fades. We have Meditate. I want to make sure we have enough skills. We have Foresights. Yeah, we have enough skills. We have enough skills for Pendulum, and we have enough spells for Pendulum. The Spider Hatching is just kind of funny. Did Sig grab Equivalent Exchange? Not enough money. Yeah, we didn't have enough money for it. I mean, it's really just not that good. Let's get rid of it. It's in the way. This looks better. We got a lot of Spectral Missiles. So we should be all set here. Looks pretty good. Gustav has way too thick of a deck. But that's okay. It's fine. He'll be fine. He's got the purple Noble Shield. We got purple Noble Shield that we made sure we upgraded. We got Dimensional Crystal. We got energy. We have Gladiator Helm now, which is ridiculous. Proficient. Yeah, this is gonna be a cakewalk. Let's go do it. She does play 3 transmissions in a turn. On a good turn, she can do that. On a bad turn, it's just 2 transmissions and like 2 scrolls of intellect. Sorry, 3 scrolls of intellect, one of them being purple, so. Remove more clarities if Gladiator Helm. Oh, good point. Yeah, this should go. Thank you. We don't even need that for the Inspire, so yeah, perfect. Thank you, thank you. Alright, let's go. Let's get out of here. We're not going for the purple, we're going for the Ruin Plaza, and who do I want to face? I don't think it matters. Let's go here. Let's gain some shards. Do you have a way to get stanza 2 on Gus with turn 1? Nah, I don't. Didn't get away. We're not gonna guarantee purple, so we're just gonna have to live with our failings here. Okay, trace. No, it's supposed to be bookworm first, draw, then trace. I always forget. This should be actually like perfectly fine. Yeah, this is a mistake I made. Oh, we don't have the guarantee anymore. Right. I gotta watch out for that. Mental scavengers, we get the setup. The setup gets us the adrenaline and the scavenge. The scavenge gets us the setup. We can set up again. Go to the chant of initiative. Set up a third time. Get the book, but it doesn't matter. Adrenaline. Yeah, we've filled our deck with a little bit too much crap. Gustav. What are you doing there? You're going ham. Alright, let's like make sure Gustav doesn't have a terrible draw. I'm almost tempted to say that Trashe should go away. Is it possible to find them in Act 4? Because they're all uncommon? I don't know. We have the -1 tier. Maybe if we do really bad on a fight and like have it go a lot of rounds, I'm assuming. Quite possibly. Maybe. It could be. I don't think we need the trace. I think the uproot is probably fine. Let's get rid of the uproot just in case. I don't know what else I'm looking for, but like, might not be that. Yeah, we had too much energy. Little bit unfortunate. There is an equalizer anyway. Well, yeah, I know equalizer, but we could go even... Oh, right, equalizer would make it so we don't even lose the tier. You're right, I have no idea then. No idea. We are not getting through our whole deck, are we? Ah, setup is right there. Wow, look at all those setups. Alright, well, we gotta do this on deflect. Deflect. Setup. Deflect. Interesting. We need to uproot. Chant. I mean, we have a lot of chants that we could do, but we could do more if we played better. Might as well set up this way first. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just draw another chant of accuracy. It's pretty good. Can't play the uproot or the ballad, but we could play the find weakness. Why not? Not a terrible turn from Gustav. Not awful, I guess. The helping hands are pretty good. I mean, we need one piercing howl, maybe. The problem is I need draw. We already have draw. What am I worried about? No, like seriously, what am I worried about? I don't know. Helping hand here. We draw with our proficient. We never got a blunt or a bluff either. Blunt. Expect a prophecy. It's good to go. Expect a prophecy. Put this on top. Draw with mental scavengers. Detox. Delay. Piercing. Inspire. Draw. Fortune telling. Make sure we draw what we need. Yeah, the spectral missiles is not going to be it here. That's fine. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but we can do it at 4, I believe, because we get the refund 1 energy. Perfect. 50 sharp, 20 bless. It's godly. It's so godly. Ah, Gustav, my hero. This is what the run's all about. Premature hatching, pendulum. That's probably way too much to do early. Yeah, especially because we didn't draw yet. We could have a hypnotism. You know what? Like, what do I care? Hey, there's Pandemonium. Alright, now we could fade. Pandemonium, there we go. Now we could Foresight so we don't trigger the problem. Then we fade again with Pandemonium. I think we have enough damage there. No, it's ungodly. We determined this wasn't a holy run, true. Okay, here's... dang it. I was hoping they weren't going to give me this choice. I was really hoping they weren't going to give me this choice. No, we already got up to 50 sharp, right? So we've proved we don't need Amplify. Because who cares about being only at 20 Bless? I don't care about being at 20 Bless. We don't need Bless. We need Sharp. Even though Bless is genuinely just more damage. We don't need it. This is a Sharp run, dang it. This is a Sharp run, and we always go Sharp here. And no one can say that we need to do otherwise, unless I need to go back to this card reward at this exact time. Oh, can I not save? Oh, do I have the old save here? I have the old one. Weird. Alright. Scavenge for something useful. Save. Scavenge. Come on. Yeah, extraordinary items. Let's go. Butcher's Block and Defiler. I mean, the Butcher's Block is an extraordinary item that I can't use. Wow. We don't take Butcher's Block here. No, I think I might have the old save mod. Don't worry about it. I sometimes keep the old versions of things around accidentally. I have like a bunch of Beppins saved in old folders, so I don't have to like re-download them from the top from the site every time, just because I'm lazy. But sometimes that means I have the older versions of the mod. Okay, well, I mean, we don't take Butcher's Block here, sadly. Where's my weapons? I need weapons and some rings. Darn it. And then we should be able to climb right over. Yeah, Sigrun can fly us across. This is the best mod ever. Why isn't this a thing in the base game? 10 or higher. We have a 1% chance. Yeah, Sigrun can fly us one by one to the ruin. It's exactly right. So yeah, the very simple thing of running the Beppin code when I want mods and using Steam when I don't. Gotcha. That's fair. Okay. Yeah, let's fight the monster. Well, let's do it. This should be easy. This guy has a lot of mind resistance, so it's like kind of interesting. Mark is like the best thing to get on that guy. We didn't take like a better armory. Oh right, because we're getting Straw Hat. Duh. So we always draw first because it's always Bookworm. We didn't get our draw. Oof, that Book of Nightmares. That Book of Nightmares is coming in to hurt me. Okay, we have to do this in a gross way. Alright. Scroll. Do this. We have a setup, which gives us a setup into a transmission. 1, 2, 3, do that. Cool, we have transmissions now. Yeah, that's all good, okay. Do that, do this. Scavenge a transmission, which we give to Laia here, and then we give more to Laia. And then everybody's gonna be happy. No one's gonna be sad. Let's get rid of a trace. You know what? I just don't think we need it. All the scrolls and transmissions become 1 energy once you get Straw Hat. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we could definitely just change the transmissions to pure energy for sure. And the scrolls, you're right. The scrolls, we can just change the upgrade to just be draw and energy. You're so right. It's so good. That's so good. Oh my god. We might need to keep 1 Inspire for Tulah, but that's about it. Oh wait, but we have the purple scroll, so we're good. Yeah, you know, you are the rightest person there ever was, Bin Bin. You're so incredibly correct. It's hard to fathom sometimes. Look at that, we're duping our chant of accuracy. We don't. Who needs Ballad of Conquest? I don't. I clearly don't. We have all our chance of accuracy. We can get up to 30, right? That's the dream. We can get up to more than 30, perhaps. Yeah, we could probably get up to more than 30 because we have another scavenge in the deck, right? Yeah, that we do. That we do. Just scavenge, we go up to 35. Why not? Just have it be nice and happy for everybody. Let's do another setup so we can do another uproot. I have 2 energy left, though. I could just not care about the vulnerability. Vulnerability only really matters on the back guy. There we go. I think we might have been at 50 sharp regardless, but like, eh. Spectral Missiles, Deja Vu, those can be gone. We have made really good choices this run. And for that, I'm proud of myself. We definitely don't want to play the clarity on ourselves here. I guess I could like scry to make sure I get the detox. It's like probably the #1 thing. Don't need the extra piercing howl. Get there, get the detox, drop. Put this clarity on the top so don't accidentally play it. We don't need any of the stuff left in the deck. We have Energize, we have Inspire, we have more Inspire to make sure we draw all the most disgusting cards in the deck. There it is, there they are. We can play this for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can play this for 5. Get the refund of 1 energy, amplify it, go up to 50, go up to 12 Fury. This is 36% damage because we don't have the full Fury perks, but we have Fury, so it's fine. So 36% plus 64%. Hey, we have exactly plus 100% damage. That's where we could have been when the powerful perk wasn't nerfed a long time ago. And we have all the bless. I know I could have gotten more out of Divine Power with Blood Rage, but I didn't want to take the health damage. 34 is enough to hit 50 sharp. Perfect. So yeah, we have the Premature Hatchling, the Pendulum, the Fade, and the Pandemonium here. Gross. Absolutely disgusting. We have Fade, Pandemonium once again. You cannot resist me. Pretty good damage. Not bad. I'm a little bit worried about Conquest. Okay. These are choices. These are choices. So Mono Surge, not exactly what I need. Ballad of Conquest. Do we think we're ever going to hit a purple? That's the real question here. I'll take it. What if we do? Trash Comps is irresistible. You're at 120% bonus damage with the Premature Hatching. Yeah, not terrible. Not terrible. I mean, if we had the Fury perk, we'd be at a lot more damage. We'd be at, oh my god, plus 60% damage on the Fury. That'd be pretty darn sweet. But this one's interesting. So we could take the Divine Guidance to get more Divine Power for more Bless. This could actually pay off for us. Meditate, we could potentially upgrade here. It might be in the way, it might not be in the way. I could see a reason to take it, so I'll take it. Good Divine Guidance. 144%. Yeah, that'd be a lot more damage. And we can open the secret spot where Whitebeard told us about. Right, we're gonna have even more energy. I don't even need that much energy. Oh, we're so set already. So yeah, we take the Straw Hat here. Not purple Straw Hat this time, so Kevon can retain some of their sanity, I guess. I guess we can allow sanity retention. Warrior Code wouldn't even be bad if I needed the extra vulnerable, but I don't. We could take the diamond ring just to style. I like that idea. Yeah, let's style on hand check with the diamond ring here. The Night Veil would make us too fast on Laia. Wait, don't we? No, we want Gustav going first, right? That's the problem. And Gustav has Noble Shield, so we're all set there. Obsidian Dagger is never really going to be useful on anybody, so this is good. I was expecting Monoloop and Netherblade. Oh yeah, if we got... Holy crap, Kiva and Netherblade. I wasn't even thinking about it, but now that you said it, that's 100% our reward from the twins. Alright, time to get some of the most underwhelming level 5s in the game. Webweaver, I think, is just generally... Like, this might be... this is at least bottom 3 level 5s in the game, in my opinion. I don't know. Like, the reduced damage is kind of cool, and maybe it's okay. Maybe it's, like, better than I'm giving it credit for. But I just don't think sustain teams need the reduced 30% damage on turn 1 only. Like, if it was every turn, I'd think this was a lot cooler. Obviously, you can put shackles on enemies as well to reduce their damage, so you can build around this. But, like, it's such a late time to have to build around something. So, I don't know. I don't like Webweaver at all. I think it could be made stronger by a lot. And then Spider Queen, I mean, this is like Sylvie's upgrade for Harley. So, like, I mean, it upgrades the mental scavenger she puts into the deck. Don't get me wrong, this is a fine upgrade. It's not amazing, but it's definitely, like, I don't know, it's probably like bottom 30% of level 5 upgrades in terms of power level. So it's not great. Like, here, at least Choir, like, makes it so we never have to worry about Stanza again. Like, not the most impactful here. Warrior Duality, just being on Beacon of Light in this case, is making it good. More energy is good. And then it's insane that Scout Duality is on the powerful charge one, but hey, powerful plus charges, now we can have even more powerful. So, I forgot Sigrun's going to make our powerful cap increase by quite a bit. If it was a level 3, it'd be broken. Yeah, I agree. That's why, like, maybe, I don't know. This at level 3, when it's only on the turn 1, I don't know that would be broken. Like, you shackle all enemies turn 1, sure, that's good. Then you reduce their damage on turn 1, sure, but you're slow anyway, right? So you have to find a way to speed Tulah up. Like, you already have to work on it. And if you're speeding Tulah up, but you're also taking damage, like you're not going OTK strategy, that's fine. Like, it's not that powerful. Plus, you're applying 6 insane and 6 poison. That's not, like, great numbers. Sure, maybe you get that to, like, 10 or something with your perks. It's not amazing. It's just, yeah, it's not that strong. Like, this is weak. This is really weak. It's definitely like bottom 3, I think. We can go this way. Don't think it matters. Ooh, should we farm for shards? Sure, why not? I believe. How did we fail? How do you keep failing these? That's crazy. It's insane to me. Let's get more golden shards for no reason. I think it's funny. Immune to vulnerable is slightly annoying, but they don't have a ton of mind resist outside the angel. The angel's weak to dark. Okay, we always want to... Cool. Finder Scroll of Intellect. Draw. Trace. Dang it. Vigilance. Setup. Adrenaline. Scavenge. Setup. Wait, why am I scavenging for setup? Don't I just want the other transmission? No, I need this other mental scavengers. Hey, purple mental scavengers doesn't appear at the start. Hey, this can target any monster? Finally. Finally. This Curse of Exhaustion is really getting in the way, huh? Alright, I messed up on my plays there, but it's also fine. Oh, right. I just need, like, energy. Here you go. Divine Guidance is not the most amazing, but, like, all these are cards I presumably want. You can go slower, Mr. Gunner, in case I don't get the slows that I need. There we go. I can't wait for the Netherblade on Tulah. That's going to be so good. I mean, Draw is also really good. Archmage Book could arguably be pretty good too. Not arguably, it just would be really good, but I was gonna say better than Netherblade, but I don't believe that. I just simply don't believe that. I knew I was gonna regret looking at setup here. Or tracing myself. I guess I don't like fully regret it, but I don't feel great about it. Cool, we can chant of accuracy, we can set up once more. So much energy. Did I accidentally draw too many cards? I think I accidentally drew too many cards. That's a little bit crazy. We can scavenge for a chant. I guess at this point, scavenging for setup is kind of the same thing as scavenging for another chant of accuracy. Yeah, pretty much. We'll put both of these on the top. Is this not like one of the most amazing Gustavs you've ever seen in any run ever? Look at this Gustav. He's putting in all the hard work. Alright, they can't be vulnerable. I totally forgot about that. We're probably gonna be okay. Put the insanity here. Out of conquest. What an amazing play that could be. We'd have to have like exactly purple tune-up though. I'm hoping if I say the words enough, like it'll just come up. So we need to scry ourselves, look for the divine power. Don't need the blood rage, I don't think. Grab that. Detox, get the delay response going. Divine guidance, I don't know if this is like technically better, I can't forget. Right, this doesn't do anything other than make stuff cheaper. I think this is just technically the same. It applies more energy though. We need more amplify. That's really what we need. We already have maxed out inspire, which is awesome. Yes. Let's see, we need 1, 2, 3, 4 on this. I guess I'll expect a prophecy. Get that dark miasma. See what we got going. So we could fortune telling. There we go. That's the way. That's the way of things. Alright. Then we amplify. 45. Not too shabby. My god. I don't need to put Inspire on Laia ever. I don't know why I did that. It should be on Sigrun, if anything. Not really a problem per se, but definitely a way to increase our plays. Make ourselves a little bit better here. That's a lot of damage. This meditates a tiny bit in the way. It's okay, just give us energize. It's not a huge deal. We don't need the extra energy from this right now. I don't want to copy my first spell here. Guess I'll do this, and then how much am I drawing? Exactly 3. Perfect. I mean, we're going to finish this all without Pandemonium, I am 100% sure. Yeah, let's do like a fade, like into hypnotisms, right? Like this is just like, who needs Pandemonium? Black Hole, actually? You know what? Black Hole's actually pretty good. We got a Book of Nightmares anyways. I don't think we need 2 Book of Nightmares. It's not upgraded, so I don't have any desperate need of taking it. And we have enough shards to upgrade now. Okay, yeah, we don't need that. Don't need any of this. I mean, Black Hole, like, genuinely could be kind of good. Man, do I take that? It's a 0-cost attack at the very least. Like, at the very least, it's kind of better than Bad Augury. I could at least replace a Bad Augury with it. And I could probably do better, honestly. What's the other upgrade? Oh, it costs 2 still? Ugh, gross. Alright, Combat. We attack them directly. I can't wait for the Netherblade pickup here. This would be the most blessed run in the world if this actually is Netherblade. Bookworm, Scroll of Intellect. Nice. Okay, now we can trace. Man, we don't want the Book of Nightmares. Draw. Set up. Do this. Scavengers, apparently you have the better mind resistance. The Dark One. The evil in our land. We could scavenge into a setup that doesn't really make a difference to us here. Don't need that setup, I guess. What is this team? It's way too good. I want to, like, do something different, but I just don't need to. It's so unbelievably amazing. We had 4 energy left over on Sigrun. I don't know how to deal with this amount of goodness. I feel out of my depth. I feel like I've accidentally just gotten one of the best runs known to humankind. It's a glorious feeling. I'm starting to think that maybe I got a tiny bit lucky on this run. It's hard to admit that I might just be the tiniest bit lucky here. Just a little bit. But it might be true. Scavenge first. Might as well trace here, I suppose. I mean, the black hole even is not that bad here. I guess I get rid of it. Do I? Just a little, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Just a maybe a little bit. Like that. Tiny bit. Black hole's pretty good. Let's get rid of our best card. But, like, really, only, like, a tiny bit, right? Like, not, like, in a huge way. I'll even say you were kinda lucky. Okay. That's fair. That's fair, I guess. I was kind of lucky. Kinda. We don't need the Piercing Howl for sure. Draw. This Piercing Howl is gonna be enough. We draw. We mental scavengers to draw even further. We expected prophecy, almost guaranteeing what we need. Almost guaranteeing, not quite guaranteeing, almost guaranteeing. Okay, well, we guaranteed it enough. Oh no, we didn't. Wait, yeah, we did, because I can slow and it doesn't matter. Slow by 4, and we're still faster. Beautiful. Absolutely incredible. Helping hand here. And then Divine Power. Let's see, we gotta play. We have how much energy is this? 1 more energy, then I'm gonna count. So we need we need to play 5 energy worth of cards. So we need to have 5 energy left over. So we need to play this for 4. But then I'm going to have this Blood Rage, which is going to give me 2 more. So we can be at 3. So if I play this for 1 more, we should be fine. Because then I could do that. And then I can do the Fortune Telling. Spectral Missiles. Spectral Missiles might even be the better play here, but whatever. Get rid of it. Get rid of it all. Get rid of the bad clarity. Get rid of everything. I guess like we'd actually literally just don't need the energy from Catharsis this turn. Oh god, it's in the way. I should have gotten rid of it a long time ago. That's funny. Get more Bless and then get more Amplify. 29 bless, 50 sharp, 12 fury, 16 powerful. Premature hatching. Do I want a premature hatching first? It's a little dangerous. I guess we do. Okay, premature hatching. Then we just like play a bunch of skills early, right? We just play like a skill here, which is a lot of damage. Then like I can play like a skill here, which is a lot of damage. And we could even draw with a skill. Gives us hypnotism. I can do a damage draw there. We can draw once more. I don't have spectral missiles or pandemonium to copy. I still don't think it matters. Yeah, it just doesn't matter, does it? Fade spectral missiles, I guess, on any monster. Oh god. Okay, we're getting up there in damage. I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable with it. Yeah, I'm feeling slightly more comfortable with our damage level. Maybe we can beat Handcheck. It's gonna be a little tight. Gonna be a tiny bit tight. Energizing Serenade. Love to see that card. Not right now, but generally. I mean, Enrage. Enrage is great. Always Enrage on Laia. Never say no to the energy. Energizing Serenade, though, we do say no to. Necropotence. I'm not interested in upgrading it. If it was upgraded, maybe I'd take it. It's not really the best card in the world. Alright, now. Just let me get the item. Kevon, I know you're wishing that I don't get the item here, but I need to get purple. Let's say it's purple. No, you know what? I don't even need purple Nullifying Blade. Let's just get a Nullifying Blade. Let's just get one. It's just like a regular, just simple Nullifying Blade, so I'm not too lucky. Oh my god. Nether Blade? Nullifying Blade, I was calling it. Nether Blade. Oh god. Oh. See, it's not even purple, so like you can't complain too much. It's not that crazy. I don't even have a purple Nether Blade here, so it's it's okay. It's all right. So now, for those unaware, this is like the best mind damage item you can get because on damage with hit you deal more mind damage. So this basically doubles the damage of like every single mind damage card I have. Because it makes it hit one more time. It doubles the damage of basically every card I have because our mind damage scales with Sharp and everything. Is like the best possible item I could get as a weapon. The fact that you called it at the beginning of the act. Oh my god. It's probably the best weapon in the game, period. That is actually true. There's some edge cases there. Like, sometimes, I will say, like, depending on your run, like, if you're going, like, a more full physical team, and you don't have, like, as much bless, sometimes, like, if you're going blunt in particular, it's better to have, like, some of the items, like, draw. Like, there's a number of the draw purples and stuff that you could get that would be better. Like, sometimes Continuum Blade will be better. Sometimes Fountain Pen is a better weapon to find. Mjolnir could be better. Tempest might be better. There's not a lot that's better. Archmage Book obviously could be better. This is a truly ungodly run. Yeah. This is a truly ungodly run. Otherwise, Bone Ring, even Bone Ring, I wouldn't have been disappointed with taking on Tulah. But this makes me happy. I don't even, like, do we have to think about anything else here? Like, I don't really. You know, it's funny. I could have taken, like, exotic spices instead of having stimulant pills, but we have Straw Hat, too. We're, like, over-kitted to the absolute extreme, and I'm loving every second of this. We gotta make sure, like, we're ready to take down Handcheck. Do you think Handcheck stands any chance? Is it remotely possible Oh, and we get an equipment shop. Yes. Ooh, can we take down Heavenly Armaments? This is a true test for the run. Prepare yourself for the unluckiest run ever next time. Hey, Kevon, you forget. You remember when I was facing the bunnies and I had like the worst draw of my life? I had like the worst draw in history. You should add the Monchecked mod for the final fight. That might actually ruin me. And see if you can beat it. I could try that. We'll try the final fight regular, and then maybe I'll go back and Moncheck it. I wasn't here that time? Oh, you weren't here at the time. Okay, well, it was insanely unlucky. My draw was like as bad as it could possibly be for most of the early part of Act 1 and Act 2. Oh, you had Nationals that day, right. Okay. Book of Nightmares is still bad. All these cards are bad. At least we can get rid of them. Ooh, I might actually have to trace myself? I think we actually have to trace ourselves here. To get a scavenge in the bottom is what I was going to say, but I guess, or like a, guess not. I guess we have to do this. Scavenge here. This is like as bad of a hand as Sigrun can get. Until these Scrolls of Intellect get upgraded, then we're going to be chilling. I got rid of the Curse of Exhaustion, and I just realized it would have been nice to slow this guy down a little bit. I mean, he's just going to do a slight amount of damage, so I don't really care about it, but it at least hurts my feelings. Transmission, and then do that. Do that. Yeah. Sigrun's deck is about to get so good. I hate being unlucky. It was actually kind of funny how bad his draws were. Yeah, my draws are like some of the worst I've ever had. My item luck and like card getting luck was actually kind of good. It was just the draws. Bout of Evasion's unnecessary. Everything else is fine. I think. Wait a second. Is not fine? Reload the turn. Ah, I love this button. Reload the turn is like the best thing ever. Okay. Well. I have to get rid of this Chant of Accuracy. What a shame. Now we deflect into a setup. Now we set up, hopefully. Yeah. Into a deflect. But I have to go even further. Ooh, our deck might be a little bit too thick here. I might have flown too close to the sun for sure. I mean, those Ballad of Conquests were always going to be kind of iffy. I should genuinely get rid of it. I hate the idea of it, though. Hate the idea of getting rid of Ballad of Conquest. We're not going to have nearly as much sharp as usual. We do need the double vulnerable, so this is fine-ish. Let's get rid of all that. Wait, this is what? Scavenge, Chant, 25 sharp. It's a far cry. Far cry from what I actually need. Well, it's a little bit more sharp. 30. 30's fine. 30's okay. Can't believe you asked for another blade and the game gave it to you anyway. Oh my gosh, that's right, we have Nether Blade. I'm not gonna have any problems with this fight. We do need to slow them down though. I'd rather you don't get to attack me. I'd like to scry in that case. Don't need that. Could not take the fortune telling and just not have to think. I like not having to think right now. That sounds good to me. Sounds like a great plan. Then just draw a little bit further. Use the expected. Put this on top. Give yourself 2 energy because it's funny. Slow them all down. Scry a little bit. The Foresight and Bad Augury is definitely unneeded. I mean, the energize from other stuff is also unneeded. Could have fixed that up a little bit, but whatever. Expected prophecy. Piercing Howl's unnecessary. Detox is more necessary. I guess we could like divine guidance here. And then like, what's the benefit of divine guidance? It gives us another energy, right? So now I can 1, 2. Let's see. I can't do all 6 because we need 2 energy to start with. Yeah, so I'm gonna need 2 energy. So I have to play this for 5. Like, this is actually perfect. And then we have this, and then we have that. And it's amazing. Much better with another Amplify. I don't know why I gave myself another Inspire, as if that was going to matter whatsoever. We have Black Hole. That's a lot of damage. Okay. Okay. So aside from the absolutely absurd amounts of damage we have here, what could go wrong? This could go... We could Pendulum, I guess. And we could do this damage. Then we have like a Meditate kinda. And Premature Hatching. Then we have a Meditate where we draw a card. We draw too many cards. Oh my god. Let's just like Fade and then like Black Hole. Let's just spend all our money on it. Let's have fun with it. Oh my god. Oh my god, Netherblade. Thinking's bad. I spend the majority of my time not thinking. Yeah, that's a good call. Purple Divine Power, but on Tulah. That's like not where I wanted to see that. There's the equivalent exchange. We don't need equivalent exchange. I think this equivalent exchange is actually just a trap. All right, we're trying not to think. This is my bad. I need to not think here. Man, I'm actually gonna finish stuff on time. I'm gonna have time to work on my video after this. This is great. Grinding Wheel. No, we're already at 50 sharp. I don't need Grinding Wheel. So we're good there. If anything, I just need more Bless. We don't have a good way of applying that. Yeah, this equivalent exchange is not needed. We're already at max energy. And we have like 2 energy things in our deck. Divine Power is funny, but solely unnecessary. It would be nice on Laia. Let's just shop here. Chalice of Kings. We're not making use of that Twin Blades. I mean, might as well Chalice of Kings, right? Twin Blades isn't doing anything for us. Hey, look, a Cursed Dagger. A purple Cursed Dagger is pretty cool, too. I will say. I want to see a Trash Comps no thinking run. Should I try, like, a speed run or something? I think that's the only way... Like, that's the only context in which I can not think. Like, even then, I'll be thinking quite a bit, but... Purple Cursed Dagger. Yeah, I know. Too bad that sucks. Too bad this is terrible. Don't need that at all. I'll take the Chalice of Kings on Laia. We don't have a attack, so we're not likely to get an attack on Laia. So I don't care about her other weapon. No weapon for Sigrun. I guess we could take like Raven Staff if we want to be extra funny with it. My heart. Yeah, these aren't really amazing items. It's whatever. It's kind of whatever. You know what? Just for you. How about this? Kevon, I'll buy the Cursed Dagger on Sigrun. Just for you. There you go. Alright, use Chapel Services to remove cards. Now, we need to fix up some cards here. I think the Ballad of Conquest goes. We're not getting a purple, right? Like a purple tune-up or anything, and we're not going to turn 2. That much is clear to me. If it's really clear to you, why don't you get rid of the Ballad of Evasion? Well, that's because I'm a coward, and I don't need to. So, shut up. Could get rid of an Uproot here. We don't need to. That's gonna be fine. The Piercing Howls. I guess we can get rid of like a Piercing Howl, probably, because we're gonna be relying on just Find Weakness for the final bosses here. So we probably just don't need 2 Piercing Howls, honestly. Wait, how'd you get the Straw Hat this run? That's taunting. Didn't you not have the keys? Oh, the Straw Hat, I helped out Whitebeard. Not only did I help out Whitebeard, but Bin Bin has made a mod so that Sigrun can fly you over the void, because Sigrun can fly you over multiple gaps in the rest of the game, but she can't fly you over the void for some reason. So just like Wilbur, Sigrun can now fly you over with the mod that I downloaded. I'll put that in the description, actually. Actually, I should have put it like all the stuff in the description that I put in the last description. I'll do that afterwards for anyone who's made it to this point in the video and still watching. The Curse of Exhaustion is also just like a scared keep. This is like a scared keep. So is the Chant of Initiative. Chant of Initiative is like a scared keep. This is specifically in case we run into thorns in a second here. Wait, a mod to fly? Yeah, you can, if you go back, I don't know to what point in the video, maybe like 45 minutes ago or something, you can see the mod to fly over the gap. And then we talked to Whitebeard, so we had this knowledge of where the Straw Hat was. So, yeah. We're not going to need Pandemonium at the end either, are we? You can probably get rid of Pandemonium, keep just the Spectral Missiles. Do those a billion times. This Black Hole is probably going to be pretty good. Recurring Nightmare is going to be really the sweet deal here. Anything else we need to get rid of? It's possible getting rid of Clarity makes sense. Like with the amount of Inspire we have, right? It just doesn't do anything for us anymore. Except for get in the way. And then everything else is probably good. This Battle of Evasion is definitely coward play. I'm feeling slightly cowardish. Oh yeah, we're gonna have draw, so I don't need to worry about getting rid of more cards in her deck. And then Tulah. To get rid of the Catharsis and Dark Miasma. They're in the way. They kind of are. Expect Prophecy is still fine. I definitely prefer drawing 2 more cards than drawing just the 1. Yeah, that should be good. We should be more than set here. Actually, Bin, can you post or if whoever's here, I don't know if you have access to it, would you mind posting the link in the chat? For some reason, I can't type in my own chat. I don't know why that is. At least not from this interface. Could forge, eat the berries together. I mean, yeah, I just don't want the extra energy in the way, honestly. Then we go here. Let's save. What was this? 11% chance? Guaranteed. Nope, not guaranteed. Critical failure. Oh god. Reload. Quick load. Use the altar as is. Don't worry about it. Okay, so the Scroll of Intellect becomes draw. These transmissions... I guess I want to keep 1 in the deck to scavenge. So we keep 1 as is, even though it's the extra energy cost, it just is fine. We need to upgrade Book of Nightmares to target Recurring Nightmare for a hero. It's nice, it's beautiful. Lovely card here. We can upgrade the Divine Guidance for the Divine Power. Multiple Divine Powers are pretty darn sweet. Maybe I do need extra energy on Laia. Yeah, extra energy on Laia would be pretty good. Put it into your deck, Vanish 2. I mean, we could maybe put it into our deck and then have it reduced by 2, but then we'd have to play an Expected Prophecy to draw into it anyways, most likely. You know what? Let's be non-cowards on this choice. Let's try to get the extra savings. The extra energy. It's crazy play. We have way too much energy on Gustav, so let's have 3 setups that all cost energy. And then the Spectral Missiles, I mean, we could upgrade it for damage for no real reason. A couple good Bad Augury. Maybe I should have gotten rid of the Bad Augury, honestly. Yeah, I like it. I should have definitely gotten rid of it. Whatever, we can get rid of it next time. We could upgrade the Meditate for the energy. Probably our best upgrade here, given that we don't have... Well, we do have this. I guess I'd rather have this upgraded. Everything else, I mean, this can give me Powerful instead of Fury, so I don't really care about it that much. Anything else? Anything else? No, I don't think so. I think we just upgrade this Meditate to give us extra energy, so it's useful when we draw it, and then we have extra energy left over, so sure, why not? Let's take the Spectral Missiles here. We can definitely just keep 1 in the deck. Should we keep 2 in the deck? Because it doesn't really matter on the hand check fight, right? And neither on the Archon fight, so we might as well just keep 2 in the deck. Might as well keep them all in the deck, but I'll keep 1 getting out I guess, because I'd rather have black hole, maybe. Would I rather have black hole? Yeah, it's the same energy-wise. It's just better. Black hole is just kind of better, though it is dark damage. So it's different. Then the fades aren't doing anything wrong. The fades never hurt me. How much... The real question is, like, how much damage do you think we're going to be over for hand check? I can't think of anything else to do here. I think we're good. Alright, nobody else is there. Let me see if I can just grab that mod real quick. Copy. Go here, go ha, go ha. Go here, go here. There we go. With Netherblade? Yeah, exactly. With Netherblade. Gustav could get Rain of Arrows. Oh, dude, Gustav. Gustav could go crazy here. Rain of Arrows, just wiping out everybody. Let's get the money just because we can. Anyways, there's the Sigrun flying mod. So we can bookworm straight away. Okay, we have this. Right. Right. It's beautiful. It's also beautiful. Draw. Did I just accidentally do that to myself? Reload the turn. I know it doesn't matter, but like that's just on principle. I need to not do that. Okay. So bookworm, get this draw. Trace. Don't need the adrenaline. Probably need to like not grab this transmission, if I'm being honest. And then we need to... We're so likely to draw into something that's okay. Wait, no, we are. We're guaranteed to draw into something that's okay. It's mental scavengers. And now's the question whether we have to trace or not. I'm gonna say nah. Yeah, we kind of have to... Kind of had to trace. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's awful. It's not actually even that awful. We have transmissions here. We can just get up to stuff there. Could have made that even cheaper for myself. You're immune to slow. I don't care. I'm gonna hit you. Look at that dark we applied right there. Do the mods still let you get the Steam achievements? Yeah, they do. Try not to abuse them. But yes. I just don't abuse them on like other stuff. Steam achievements, I don't care. Okay, we need to give this to who? Yeah, that's all good. Who needs scrying? Not all the Steam achievements though. That's good to know. Alright, need to take a look just to be sure. This should get us what we need. Thanks to our noble shield being incredible. Then we have Encore for this, double chant of accuracy. Gustav's deck really is a work of art. It's like one of the best decks I think he's ever had. One of the best runs I've had with Gustav. I mean, I could have it even better, don't get me wrong. We could have like double Ballad of Conquest sort of stuff going on here. But that would only mildly help us. So I don't really count that as a big deal. Ballad of Evasion, I guess, puts on top. And we have a Sharpen, Scavenge, Sharpen. You know, just go through the whole dealio. Sharpen, Sharpen, Scavenge, Sharpen. It just keeps going. We could trace Tulah, I guess. Sure, you know what? We have one more fight with Pandemonium in it. Let's try to get Pandemonium all the way. Ah, unlucky. Okay. Well, you know, sure. Makes it slightly more likely to get the Pandemonium. I just want to see if we can Pandemonium them to high heaven. Yeah, arguably we don't need like delay response detox stuff, but we're here. Vulnerable. This. Really don't need the vulnerable too if I am speaking strictly. Ooh, right, we could do that. Expected Prophecy. Get the energy, put this on top. Energize for 2 more energy. We're at max warrior of duality, so we've done our job here. And everything else in our deck is more energy. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I love Laia. Laia is amazing. Laia is incredible. It's the most incredible run I've ever seen. Alright, Spectral Missile. Oh my god, they're really trying to make it so it doesn't happen for me here. And then we could Blood Rage just to make the math easier. So what do I need? 3 energy left? So we need 3 energy left, so we play this for 6. We have Inspire for no reason. Inspire here, don't overcharge at all. We get another Amplify from this. Ooh, boy. Oh, that's funny. Okay, come on. Give me the... Just give me what I'm looking for. There's Pandemonium. Alright, Fade, Pandemonium. I think 1 Pandemonium should do it with Netherblade. Ooh. Like me, was just wondering because the mod seems helpful, especially if I mess up randomly. I haven't played it too much Laia yet. Not sure how to really build her in some runs. This is a good example of how to build Laia. And like a Book of Nightmares that we can't change over. It's the wrong kind, so we wouldn't play it, but it's fine. Mana Surge is fun. Wholly unnecessary. We just have too much energy anyways. Carnage, I mean, this would have been draw, but it's no longer draw, right? Because we changed out our weapon for Chalice of Kings, right? Yeah, might as well keep that. Don't worry about it then. Battle Conquest, again, don't need, because we can't go purple with it. We don't need any of this other stuff. All right, this is all going to be the final finale of Handshake. I wonder if I need to keep the Pandemonium for the Handshake rabbits. We'll have to see about that. Okay. Take all of that. Yeah, do rest, and then we probably want to get rid of some stuff. So if you want to see how the decks look at the end, this is a good deck list at the end for Laia. Especially if you can give her some Inspire with the perks that I have and the Energize, it's pretty darn good. All triangle. Laia's so strong, Piercing Howl, discount Divine Power Overcharge. It's too good. It is pretty darn good. You could get rid of this other Helping Hand. Honestly, we are 1 Inspire more than we need to be at almost all times, but I don't really want to get rid of the other Helping Hand. I guess arguably I could get rid of the delay response detoxify sort of thing. The Curse of Exhaustion is something I don't need. The Chant of Initiative I don't need, right? We don't need this. We never need this. This is never needed. This is never needed. Ballad of Evasion. You know what? I'm not a coward. Don't need it. Pandemonium. Don't need it. And then this Helping Hand could be absolutely pointless, right? Oh, we can't even remove it. We are already full on cards. All right, they're good. This is how it is. We're not doing this. Did I accidentally put in the rabbit mod? I might have. You were going to do a regular fight. You are evil and power hungry, and I will not let you succeed. This is a new text I've not seen yet. I haven't actually made it to the end of the run. I'll show you what true power looks like, and you'll have time to regret not doing everything within your power to attain it before you died. Beautiful. The range is at +3 energy is the stupidest thing in the game. I mean, it's not +3. She's just getting an energy buff. Other characters get that too, right? The bottom part is the backup for if you're running 4 modded heroes. Ah, gotcha. Cool. Yeah, so let's take stock of what we need to do here. I would like to get the Book of Nightmares, if possible. Okay, we're gonna draw a setup, Book of Nightmare, yeah, we draw everything. Perfect.
Yeah, we literally care not. You need the Inspire +1, I guess, and Energize. Book of Nightmares needs to target you. Set up. Put that on top. We have Energize. We can give more energy to Laia. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. What am I missing? Energy. I'm missing out on like 1 billion energy that I could have, but I just don't need. Good. Good. Okay. Let's trace Laia. Help for a little bit. I mean, these are like all the cards that we need in life. I guess I could get rid of the Scry. I bet we'll be fine. Laia needs the energy. She probably doesn't need too much more energy than that, actually. She's probably going to draw into the energy that she needs. Well, neither does Tulah. So what, I give this to Gustav? Gustav of all people? Sure, why not? Why not trace here? Take a tiny peek. Tiny little look. We don't need this deja vu. As cool as deja vu is. Deja vu is unfortunately not good. Okay, we have a setup so I can do sprint pretty freely. We have a find weakness for the vulnerable. Even have an uproot for the vulnerable if I don't want to waste a scavenge on it. Do a trace on ourselves. Yeah, I guess I don't need the adrenaline. Trace on Tulah. No, that's all good. That's all good. Okay. Do this. Love that these aren't spells or anything. I don't have to worry about it at all. The only spell we have is Chant of Accuracy, isn't it? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Put this on top. Draw. Encore. Let's do a chant for now. Get the chants up there. We get up to 35 sharp. It goes perfectly for us. Yeah, we can chant, scavenge out our chants, and be a-okay. Gonna have 1 piercing howl in here as well, which is also gonna suit us just fine. So yeah, now we're at maximum sharp. Excellent. Almost good on the vulnerable there. I don't know what I'm doing this for, but I guess I'm doing it because I can. I put that on top. Alright. It's not even close. Duality is beyond busted. It lets you play 10 overcharged divine power, and that's broken. You have Netherblade for vulnerable. Divine power is pretty good. I mean, Amplify honestly makes divine power not needed to be 10 overcharged. Like, Nezglect's skill refund is actually kind of comparable because of Amplify. Like, if you think about it, just double Amplify would be better, though I admit, on some runs, just having the 10... Duality is never going to be worse. Let me put it that way. So, that's fair. But who cares? Duality's fun. But that's really just because Divine Power is overpowered. But, like, don't worry about Divine Power being overpowered. It's just the best card in the entire game, so... We can't really talk about the abilities agnostic of the card pool here and just Divine Power being so good. Amplify is close, though. Amplify is real darn close. Yeah, we have the maximum Inspire. We need, do that, I guess. Take a deep look. Meditate. Probably don't need all this energy, but I'm going to keep it anyway. Get up to that max vulnerable. 1, 2, 3. Amazing. Energy maxed out. Amount of scavengers, sure. Helps us out a little bit here. We have 2 more energy if needed. There's nothing I can like scry away, right? Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's all about... Ooh, I can't play this divine... I messed up on the divine guidance part. Oh well. Whatever. And then we'll play this for, what, 7? 7. Amplify, 50 bless, no, sorry, 50 sharp, 30 bless. 16 powerful, 12 fury. That's a lot of damage. Get up to 9 inspire for no reason here. Ooh, that's good. Right, we didn't even need to worry about the vulnerable. Forgot about that. Could have saved some energy. That's a decent reoccurring nightmare. Honestly, that's less good than I thought it was going to be. Maybe I'm expecting too much. Is that just because you have a lot of resistance? It is. It's because Handshake has a ton of resistance. Okay. So first things first, let's actually just like fade straight away. And then do a recurring nightmare because it's going to get copied. That's disgusting. That's getting real disgusting. Alright. Get the hypnotism. Am I out of draw? I'm almost out of draw. I'm out of draw. Wow. I mean, we don't even need our best cards, but it is kind of disappointing. Dang, we don't get our enchantment. I mean, we could obviously, like, fix that if I went back, but I don't need to. So, recurring nightmare, maxed out. 2 reoccurring nightmares almost finishing the job. That makes me a happy camper. And you get warrior cards to be lower cost, like Infuriate. Well, yeah, just having access... Okay, having access to 2 card pools is probably the most busted thing in the game. Agnostic of duality existing. Duality just makes it even better. But, like, I think the level 1 run proves that it's just... it's really good to have access to both card pools. Like, duality is great and all, but you don't even need that for those characters to be some of the best characters in the game. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Disgusting in, like, the best way possible, right? Let's trace, I guess. Sure, we don't need this. Get some more energy. Energize. Guess we'll energize. Just get the ball rolling there. Energy. Set up. Transmission, I guess, for the slightly more damage on the scavengers. What do we have in here? We're not going to be able to make use of this scavenge in a great way. It's unfortunate. Or can we? No, because we won't have enough energy. Nah, we will have enough energy. So let's see. Do it this way. Then we play... Like, I guess I could give this to Gustav. Depending on Laia's immediate hand. Yeah, we have Dark Miasma up there. We're not going to need the Piercing Hell. The Piercing Hell is almost irrelevant. Almost entirely. So yeah, let's give this to Gustav. Why not? And then we can energize. Grab the transmission. Play it again. That's disgusting. Sigrun's first turn, by the way, this right here is why Sigrun is such a better top end than Andrin. Like, oh my gosh, sure, Andrin could have gotten 50 mark on the Archon and fixed our draw, but he wouldn't have been able to give the energy, and then where would we be? We'd have, like, low energy on everybody. This is amazing. To be fair, the level 1 run is getting carried by Hatred, but yeah, I mean, that's true too. But yeah, but Laia is also good in the level 1 run. I can't wait for the mage character. He's gonna be so OP. Yeah, right. This, draw, sprint, draw, unnecessary amounts of everything. Set up. Okay. Okay. All right. You know what? Let me just take a look a little bit deeper. All right, we just kind of like left that as is. Oh God, beautiful. I love this so much. Okay, draw a little bit deeper before we do our setups. Where we have infinite energy. We're gonna find weakness on this guy because we might as well. Setup. Adrenaline on top, I guess. Encore the chant. Alright, this is where we have the Billy and Sharp come into play. Don't even need Battle of the Conquest. You just need to play 7 sharps and have. I mean, having this short sword has been a huge boon for the run. That's a little bit of an unsung hero, in my opinion. We have adrenaline we're drawing, so we're safe to play that. Even if we drew what I want, it's fine. Yeah, we know we're not drawing anything useful. Okay. Sigrun is arguably better in late game efficiency. It's not worth high rolling early game to me. That's true. Early game tends to be the highest or the hardest part, but just high roll. Like I said before, just draw better, I guess. Okay, let's scry first. Go to the helping hand. How many inspires do we have? We could probably get rid of both helping hands. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Then we can divine guidance, divine power, draw it, and then we can play this. It's good. Mental scavengers. And this is just more energy, that's why we're drawing. But then we won't be able to scavenge anything out. Does that matter? Do I care? I don't care. I don't care in the slightest. Blood Rage. I think I can like do this and be fine. Let's go one less just in case. I can always make it up for the other divine power. Because then we have this energy. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we're actually... I mean... We don't need the extra Inspire, right? Probably better just do this and then Amplify and just see what we get. 42 Bless, 50 Sharp. We almost made it. Can you believe we actually almost made it? Let's get rid of this bad augury. Let's go. Okay. So in that case, Nez is better than Laia because I can get Monoloop every time. Are you using Scries? I just draw well. Trashe comps you have so much to learn. That's true. That's a good point. Hey, we got the premature hatching. Okay. Premature hatching. Do we have any fades? We don't have any fades. Foresight's a skill, though, so we don't have to worry about that. And then I can play Expected Prophecy to draw 3. There's our fade. Put Foresight on top. And then we can fade Recurring Nightmare. That's 1 billion damage. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. That's about 1 billion damage. I like that damage. I like the damage a lot. Oh, those Mental Scavengers. Look at this scaling right here. What a scaling card that is. Who needs Spectral Missiles? Who needs Pendulum? Meditate, I guess. Do this. Meditate. Spectral Scavengers. I guess we're just not getting Pendulum. That's fine. It just doesn't matter. Alright. Fade Nightmare, Recurring Nightmare for the win, or Black Hole? Another Recurring Nightmare time. Anyways, if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. I'll be going over stats in a second. We didn't need all these other cards. Netherblade was just... Netherblade doubled the value of like all our cards, so... Didn't need to worry about that whatsoever. Yeah, GG indeed. Best score. Yeah, that makes sense. This is like my first real dedicated OTK run where I was taking like every challenge. That's not bad. Not a bad score. Let's take a look. Tome of Knowledge, past game. And then, yeah, I'll probably do another Tulah run. I'll do the healer side next time. It's going to be a lot worse of a run. It's going to be a lot less good. Quetzal. That's the name. Tulah, how much damage did you do? 75,000. Pretty good. Wow, this is like very low damage for the rest of the team. I mean, normally they're doing a lot less, but like, that's a lot less. Yeah, I got some of the best items in the game. My ring didn't even matter. Gold ring was just whatever. Got some amazing cards. Netherblade's amazing. Mental Scavenger's just fun. Loved this run in so many ways. Okay, I have to tell you, Moncheck now. Oh, right. You know what? I won't end the stream just yet. Let's do a little bit of a Moncheck. Let's do a tiny bit of a Moncheck. Hold up. This is the Monster Train Be Right Back screen. Don't worry about it. All right. Can I do Moncheck? Let's see. That'll be in my downloads. Moncheck. Here it is. Oh, I should download the latest version of Moncheck. Right. I need the actual latest. Okay. I was gonna be like, oh, I don't need latest, but no, because we don't need infinite rabbits. Infinite rabbits would be a little bit hard. All right. Manual download. Get this going. Keep it going. There we go. Yeah, all right. Yeah, so Moncheck, for those unaware, is Bin Bin's mod to replace the final bosses with versions of Monty and make them a lot more nightmarish. So we're gonna see if this last run has what it takes to beat Moncheck. If it doesn't, I'd be surprised. But it might not. We'll find out. Sometimes you have to tech like specifically for these sorts of fights, right? So there is a decent chance we can't beat Moncheck here. Gotta quit out real quick. Come back. Paste. Place files. Let's go. Boot back up. With a citadel in the back. Those are true infinite rabbits. If any of us was decent at art, we could have a cool waiting screen with Reginald holding a beer next to Gus playing a violin serenade. Oh yeah, if anybody like does art and wants to give me a Be Right Back screen, I would take that in a heartbeat. You can always message me on the Discord. Either just direct message or join my Discord. It's technically available on my YouTube screen. I should put that like on my videos too, I suppose. I should put a lot of stuff in my descriptions that I don't do. It's taking my game a little bit of a moment to load. But yeah, it'd be fun to have a Be Right Back screen. I am awful at art. As you might be able to tell from some of my thumbnails, I don't put a lot of time into that sort of stuff. All right, we are back. Okay, I need to reload the save though. Doesn't help if I don't have the save. Go back, save it. Tulah, OTK is right here. Copy. It's possible I need like Pandemonium. Right? I think that was the plan, as I was gonna go look at Pandemonium, see if I could use that. Cool, boop, paste, go, cool. Let's go. The last thing related to art I did was So Cursed. I still get nightmares of it. As am I, yeah. Oh god, the damage. Oh, the damage. Alright. What did I need to do? I need to like draw. There's Pandemonium. That was what? Just premature fade like Pandemonium guarantees? Easy. Pandemonium probably just did it by itself there. Probably didn't even need a fade. Book of Nightmares. Okay, so this time we're gonna play slightly differently. Possible I need the Mana Surge. We're gonna not get rid of a lot of those cards I got rid of before. You want to choose the what was that option, by the way? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need to keep a lot of the cards because I got rid of some cards that I needed to keep before. Yeah, Battle of Evasion might be necessary. I don't want to give that up just yet. The rabbits scare me. I'll get rid of this, probably bad augury. That's about it. All right. What is that? Before you know it, an unending tide of rabbits is upon Lord Handshake. You watch in horror as he is downed, and as the leader, the smartest among the rabbits, takes Handshake's magical artifacts. Then the rabbits turn to you. You are not sure if they are going to devour you or not, but you aren't going to wait around and find out. You must fight. Alright. 30 speed. I'm still not fast enough. Oh god. Oh god, that ruined the... You slow first thing? Oh, the evil. If Gustav's deck wasn't so good, this would be a huge problem right away. That's absolute evil. Okay. Gotta love that evil. This is the easy version? What's the hard version? What's the difference? You don't have the updated Obelisk content essentials? Oh, my bad. Yeah, I didn't update those today at all. Okay. Well, let's see if we can beat the easy version first. Let's see how possible that is. Scavenge, setup. I have to like trace again. Belt of evasion, go away. Adrenaline. I mean, we can encore the chant of accuracy. We're still gonna need to do this regardless. Gustav has a really incredible deck for me to be able to deal with this draw difference. Put this back. We can draw to chant of accuracy, scavenge, chant, and then give us the best possible chance of drawing. Not what I wanted. Dang it. Might as well give this. The first two just hit randomly. The third is a full resistance. Oh god. Yeah, so... Oh, right. They don't have the resistances on here. Right, the proliferate gives them all resistances. Look how resistant these darn bunnies are. It's crazy. Oh, we didn't get speed... Wait, I got rid of my... Oh, I don't have my speed up on Gustav, right? I got rid of that. Oh, this is like unbelievably awful. Wait, they get to go this turn? Oh, right, because they get summoned at the start. Oh, God. Why? We have Chant of Initiative here, so what we need to do... We need to do this. Slow you all down. Now I need to reload the turn. Oh, God. Bin, you're killing me. Okay. That speed is so messed up, Bin. That's unbelievably messed up of you. Okay. We need a fortune telling ourselves. Okay, we're getting an expected prophecy, so we don't have to fortune telling ourselves. Okay. Oh, God. Oof, that is evil. That is pure evil. In its purest form. I mean, they only have 3k HP. Yeah, it's true. They have more resistances than most, but it's true. Okay. God dang, though. This is such a bad, like, turn, though. Like, in comparison to what it could be. This is so terrible. I guess Sigrun could have extra draw, and then we could, like, get extra stuff going. Sure. I don't even get to make use of the duality or anything. Oh, no. Oh, what is this? That's gross. Nothing. I can't even, like, amplify safely here. Oh, God, the damage is low. That's fine. It's all fine. Bookworm. I guess everything just goes onto you. And then we trace ourselves, probably. Don't need this transmission, that's for sure. Need the speed up. That's also for sure. I think we've won. I think we've got this. I'll see how the Archon fight is, because I still haven't done the Archon fight, and I do worry. Okay. Stabilized-ish, kinda. So we have the speed up here. Make sure we're faster. We're at 5 Inspire, so we're good. The energy from later is going to be okay. Okay. Trace, I guess? Fade expected is like kind of what I want. I guess I want like a slightly different thing. We want to trace again. We've got Pandemonium. Okay. That's actually fantastic. Fantastic news. I love it as much as the Monty presence incoming. I love it as much as I hate it. No, they only cast Fluffy presence, and I forgot the name of the other two presences. This is evil. Recurring Nightmare is a little less good here than it used to be. Wow, the Pandemonium's not nearly as good. 40% Mind Resist. Bin wasn't messing around making this mod. Gotta like hit you? I need some space to draw. I think I just need a Pandemonium. We just gotta copy it. Oh, it's already over. It's already over. I forgot, Netherblade is insane. Netherblade is absolutely nuts. Okay, they all had their resurrection. Except for this guy. This guy's gonna resurrect at 100% HP, by the way. So don't let his HP fool you. It's a lie. A clever lie that Bin concocted to make you feel safe. Still don't have the pendulum first thing. Slightly rough. Yeah, we can do this. See, look at that. He's totally fine. He doesn't even have any of the problems. If we didn't have Netherblade, we wouldn't have Vulnerable either. It was a clever, clever lie. This is Spectral Missiles. This is like kind of the worst. It's like the same. It's better Insanity. That's why I'm going to play it right now. Then this is probably better damage than Deja Vu. Maybe. Yeah, probably. Alright. We did it. Just barely. That was still a lot harder. I mean, obviously, like, our whole turn order gets messed up, but that was crazy. Oh my god, he's giant. Okay, he slowed down another person, and that was a lot of damage. What the hell is this? All resistances plus 20. This character can stack fast. Okay. The spare version has 50% extra HP. I think that wouldn't matter in this case because we got to draw our stuff. Giant bunny. Holy crap. Now we do have to speed up Laia. Thankfully, we have the ability to. Wait, what the hell is this? Apply fast to the highest monster. Okay, I don't care. I'm sure you have like a speed scaling card. Look at these cards. Heal yourself for 300% of the damage done. Equals your vitality. I bet you have a speed scaling card next turn that we won't get to see. I'll hold off on finishing them off just so we can see what they do on the turn after this. Because I think that'll be fun. Chant of Initiative. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Curse of Exhaustion. It's unnecessary. Do we have enough draw for everything, though? We don't. Unless I do this. Well, we could maybe do this. Yeah, we can maybe do that. Then draw. Draw. Trace. Oh, I guess we were like totally fine. Never mind. She's no longer faster than Gustav, but that's perfect. That's exactly where we wanted it to be. Extra draw, extra energy. Get the slow. Cool. We have the Book of Nightmares. Can also theoretically put the other stuff on top, but we'll keep it this way for now. Book of Nightmares is gonna be solid. Could give the extra transmission go. Don't need the extra speed. There we go. He cycles between speed scaling and zeal scaling and fury sharp. That's cool. Next turn he has a speed scaling card. That's what I figured. I'm curious how much damage it would do. It would probably just like absolutely destroy us. Okay, we'll do that right away. Draw here, draw there. Get the double draws out. Get the quadruple draws out. Draw everything apparently. Setup. Sure, encore. Chant. This is gonna be a much better turn than the prior one. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Uproot. Draw. Chant. Scavenge. Chant. Scavenge. Chant. And then we could do one more chant. That would be ideal. Yep. It's coming. Hey, 2 more chant. Nope, only 1 more. Dang it, we don't have the energy. Okay, what do we got? Divine Power, Scry, that's probably good. Good enough. What do you got? Fade, Bad Augury, Spectral Missiles, let's get rid of those. 41 speed. I wonder if I could make it so he gets 100 speed, he gets to take another run. That'd be really funny. Alright, I gotta... We have everything we need. So let's... Well, we don't have as much... Yeah, we do. Okay. So let's scry. Black Hole's probably good. Probably good. Probably one of the best cards we have. Did I put that into my deck? Oh, it is in my deck. It's just late. Draw, Expected Prophecy. That was way too much energy. Whoopsie daisies. Slow. Hey, we slowed him down slightly. We made him pay. Alright. There we go. Wait, one more proc of duality for fun. Have to do this for at least 5. I guess I could Fortune Telling, guaranteeing the cards that we need. These are kind of the cards that we need, sure-ish, kind of, maybe, sort of, possibly. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that, and we'll do an Amplify. Alright, 3350, not bad. Lots of damage. I like that this version of the Archon is Nenu viable. You can steal fast and go hit and run. That'd be really funny. Yeah, imagine bringing Yager to this and just stealing all their fast. That would be actually really funny. Okay. Premature hatching. Oh, we did get the pendulum. Let's not, like, do pendulum yet. Can I, like, not do pendulum? Is there any way to avoid the pendulum? Let's do the fade reoccurring. Yeah, I don't think 50% more HP was gonna save this guy. Now we could egg, pendulum, do this, do this. Yeah, the fade recurring just gets the job done, but let's do Spectral Missiles. Spectral Missiles gets to have some fun. Take out his small bunny. Show him who's boss. Gonna do a hypnotism. Alright, this is good. Let me save on this exact turn. I know I just saved right there. Just wanna like be okay to save. So we obviously could defeat them, but let's see what they do. So all resistances. Evasion can stack. Equals speed difference. Alright, not a problem. 147 speed. Sorry, can I like look at your cards for a second? Ooh, didn't actually wipe us out. That's surprising. Deal damage equal to your speed. Oh, I guess because it's only you don't have any of the modifiers first. Because they didn't get powerful first. I like how this costs 5 energy. Anyways, quick load. But yeah, maybe swap this turn 1 and turn 2. Yeah, that'd be kind of funny. All right, I have got to use the restroom, but let's see how inefficiently I can play this to possibly get this working in my favor. Just like double up this, right? And then we just win. So then we just fade again, and then we like do a recurring nightmare. And then that's just a GG. Not quite GG. Not actually. Alright. Look at that Archon. Alright. That was gonna be the game again. If you did enjoy, please leave a like. I'll see you in the next one. And I won't be streaming this weekend. I'm going to be gone in Vegas. So I'll see you next week. Should have more videos coming out next week too. But yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I got to use the restroom. I'll talk to you after this bin. See you, everybody. Have a great day.